up and running. So last time you guys had finished your missions with the lizard folk, and you were going to go back to Saltmarsh to report that they just want peace and possibly help with the Sahagwans, who are the real threat and likely the ones that people are thinking are them and actually attacking people. Before you went back to your boat, you wanted to track down the person that is possibly the person that was stealing from the town. And when you found them and their little beast hive, you found that they are uh, taking stuff from the town in order to appease quote unquote Minihead, uh, feed their creatures and themselves and such, and that there is a form of necessity to it. So you guys were gonna do something with that information, and then you guys came back to your camp area just before the coastline where your boat is at. And since it was late at night, you decided to take your long rest, in which some trolls came up before you went to sleep, and you guys managed to charm them and convince them to leave you alone. And so now I believe you guys were getting ready to go back to your boat and then head back to Saltmarsh to do your reporting. And you had a few logs that you needed to figure out how to transport in swamp water still. I believe you chopped them up, and I think you were going to put them in like a cauldron or something. I'm not 100% what you were going to do with them, but you have the chopped logs still in the marsh water to figure out how you're going to get that on your boat, traveled in the water. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead and make it the morning after your long rest, and so everyone should be good to go again. Um, if I recall, Taslin had a small illness.
Yeah, rot.
Yeah, he had the rot. And so I needed. Okay, let me pull that up so I get that right. Alright, so I need a to start the day off, I need a Constitution saving throw from Taslin.
Fuck.
Pretty much.
7.
All right, with a 7, you still have the rot, and as you wake up, you feel worse than yesterday. Um, you maintain the -1 penalty on attack rolls and ability checks, but you also now have 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh fuck.
So let me open up conditions and just to verify what exhaustion points give you. I believe the second one means that, yep, your speed is halved and all your ability checks are at disadvantage. So you guys gotta figure that out. But,
Awesome.
yeah. So you wake up feeling worse than yesterday, and, take it away, I guess. Remember, we agreed that your stomach doesn't hurt.
Uh-huh.
It's now your head. Your head, just a bad headache,
Yes.
and your muscles ache. I mean, that's it. We're not doing crazy.
Yes, no longer gagging anymore.
We're not doing nausea.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're well. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah.
You're going to go, you're welcome.
Up, and we got the notes here. You guys have 3 2x2 3-foot logs that are gnashed and gashed as they were poorly cut, and then 2 4x4 10-foot logs. And yes, they are round, think radius, not flat logs. But the long ones are in good condition.
Technically,
Yes.
they didn't ask for a specific condition,
That is correct.
so we should be okay.
Right. Well, I mean, they'll tell you.
Should be.
Maybe, probably not, but
They'll let you know.
I hope to. Yeah, I'm sure they will. But how are we gonna do this, guys? This guy over here doesn't look that great.
I would like to get back to the apocrypha, whatever, and get this taken care of, please.
I believe it was apothecary.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, because you guys you asked that the lady, and she told you that she was able to help one of her animals when they got the rot by crushing up a flower they had found and made like a sort of ointment with the herbs. And it took a couple days, but they managed to get rid of it.
Yes.
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 I
So we
didn't know if that was a question or if you were just stating a fact.
I was just reminding you.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry,
Okay.
I
is
misspoke. Your penalty actually does go up to -2. It does not stay at -1.
so how can we carry the logs on the boat? Can we see the map of the boat again?
Yeah. Or better yet, I'll just do this so that it's right on the screen. This is what the boat looks like.
Okay. Can I go and check to see if maybe we have any baskets that we could maybe like put clay on?
Oh, do you want to go down to the boat? Like the actual boat? Because the boat is,
Yeah.
if you go a little way south, it'll be the coastline where you left your boat.
Yeah. Well, let's just go to the boat because we're gonna
Or
take
no?
the boat back to the town where the apothecary is, right? And then we just
Yeah,
have to
because
figure
Taz
out
was
how to get the
looking
log
into
there.
Yeah, we want to get to the apothecary before my stomach starts acting up again.
I think that's correct. Yes.
So, like, you guys do realize that these are like 10-foot logs, right? I'm just gonna throw
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I think maybe we can take the rowing benches and make the rowing benches into like tubs.
maybe if we have like cloth for it, but I highly doubt that Lucia would want to give up any of her cloth to put swamp water in it.
Well, does she want to save her little dragonborn pet over there or not?
I don't. The logs are just for
Who
the.
wants to save a dragonborn pet? Dragonborns aren't pets.
I mean, then you probably shouldn't treat him like.
She doesn't.
I treat him with
Mm.
respect.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
That's how we all see it. Okay.
Dean.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
She got me this nice little.
How
The
big
battle
would you say
harness. Yeah,
Mage
we're
Hand
aware.
is?
Yeah, the
Sorry.
battle
Sorry.
harness.
Belle, what's your
How
question?
how big would you say Mage Hand is? Never gives a fucking description, so it's
I
like
always imagine Mage Hand is just like a really big hand, so maybe like
right,
twice the size of a
yeah.
regular
Okay.
hand.
All right, that's what I think. That's kind of what I was thinking too. So all right, never mind. Like,
If you go with BG, if you go in the BG3 game, it's freaking huge.
yeah,
I
it's
go.
What
I
are-
was
what are-
thinking. I was thinking more like how they presented it in Vox Machina, where it's just like twice the size of a regular hand.
I mean, I don't know about that because I'm pretty sure
One of those
fucking
episodes.
yeah, he's
That hand
riding the
is
hand.
Yeah,
huge.
but he's also. Well, yeah, you're right. I
Well,
mean, I guess
what
it
if we
doesn't
use?
say like what's the question
It
with
never
with.
fucking says it, so that's
Yeah,
where
I
it's
guess
like,
it could be bigger. I guess you can probably control the size if you want to make it big, but like within a
well,
reasonable
yes, that
amount.
would have
This
like
is
maybe, yeah. All right,
More
I'm not
Hey,
worried.
Dan.
Like, can it carry 6 logs?
That's
and
kind
swamp
of
water.
but it's only it
That's
only
what we
lasts
need to know.
it
Swamp
only
water.
lasts a
Don't forget the
minute.
swamp water.
It only lasts a minute,
Mm.
so it's like
It can't
yeah.
carry more than 10 pounds.
Mm.
And I would
Hey,
be
Dan.
hard to argue that that tree, if it's worth a damn, weighs less than 10 pounds. It would be hard to argue that. What's
Yeah.
the
Figure out
question?
fucking.
I believe Avery's trying to ask me.
Yeah. I will. What? Okay. So we have tents. What material is like our tent made of?
It's actually not a bad idea.
Well,
I mean, I technically just throw the tents in because
Yeah, he technically just gave us his.
yeah, I technically just give you tents, but I mean, I'll let you argue that you can use them. I imagine they're made out of like
canvas.
Yeah, like basic canvas, like nothing like super great. Like
Like
if it rained, the water would go off, but like it's probably not
like
waterproof if that's what you're asking.
like army surplus, like canvas and wax.
It's probably like not if you're looking to like have it like hold the water. It's probably
Yeah.
not your go-to.
Well, it didn't say how much water. We could just put like a thin layer on there and say that and call it good.
I mean, that's technically transporting in swamp water. I mean,
Yeah.
she's not lying.
I mean, if we just like fill it up with water and there's only like a little bit left by the time we get there, like that seems fine, right?
Just remember who you gotta present it to is the person that gave you that mission in the first place.
Yeah, they're going to be the judges of whether we did this right or not.
I think
Yeah.
we should just get a huge bucket and maybe dump it on her. She could finally go for a swim.
Who is the person that we got the mission from? Is that who we're dumping
It's
water?
a very, very rude gnome.
That's who you're gonna have to convince. So.
Well, like I said, we don't have to use much. If we don't have to use much water, it I'd say enough just to cover the bottom of however we choose to fixate it. Which I forget who said it, but their idea to put it in between, like the seats.
Yeah, like
I was
the
gonna-
rowing benches, just like, I mean, maybe we can put those together into like some kind of tub and, I mean,
Where are we
surely a
getting the
ship has
tub
like
from?
tar. A ship should have tar on it for emergency repairs that we could use to make the makeshift tub waterproof to hold all our logs.
Okay, so we should probably get.
So we would have to make the tub. First,
Yeah.
make sure that the city sent us with tar. Because we didn't. This isn't our boat. This is
It's the city's
Saltmarsh's.
boat, right? Yeah.
So
Do we have
they might
tar?
have not.
Do we have tar?
Check the boat.
We have to
Okay.
get to the boat first.
Are we?
David,
Okay, I thought we were like walking to the boat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Already.
And discussing this.
we're just stuck here for
Okay.
forever.
There you go. You're at the boat.
Oh, we're walking to the boat. Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
You walk to the boat.
I'm gonna say I went and had ahead and grabbed at least one of those tents, like the can fabric canvas
I
thing
imagine
from
y'all
the tent.
pack up those tents every time you leave.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we do.
you are absolutely right, DM.
Yeah, I just kind of, like I said, I just kind of gave y'all the tents. I mean,
Hey, what's the circle? What's the circle?
when you guys get closer, you can look at it.
Oh no.
I don't like this.
All right. Well,
Always,
boop, 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 boop,
always so
boop,
nervous.
boop, boop, boop,
I
boop.
wonder
Fast, you're going
why.
so fast for
Yeah.
a sick guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're the one who got bit by grubs.
I'm looking in the boat. Do I
As
find
you
tar?
as you get to the boat, in the back you can check and see you inside like the little chest and dresser there, what they got for supplies and such. Those that
Haslam,
are
where are you
coming up
going?
as you guys get closer to the boat, you'll notice a rather deep blue circle, pretty close to the boat, but in the water. The water itself has like it's one of those steep decline beaches, and it quickly goes down about 30 feet into the water, and inside of where the water starts to darken, there's a noticeably darker blue circle in the middle of it. Would anyone like to roll perception to look closer at it at all from where you stand?
Yeah.
I'll
Sure.
I'll also roll perception.
Okay.
Yeah, my perception isn't really very good right now.
I
Me
don't
neither.
think mine would be either. And plus, I don't have dark vision, so I probably wouldn't be able to
What
see
do I
much
see
anyway.
with a 9?
What do I see with a 20?
Nothing.
With a 9, that is a strangely blue circle in the water. With a
Blue.
20, and looking from inside the ship, as you look down, you can notice that there's a small but noticeable shine as the sun reflects into the water, and it lightly reflects, giving a glimpse of a chest in the circle before the waves. And the
Ooh.
waves keep like blocking it out, bringing it back in, blocking it out, bringing it back in, as the water continues.
Hmm.
What do you see
Stay
down
in the
there?
water.
I'm gonna need Avery on this one.
Huh?
What's wrong with me?
Well, you look like you might lose a limb or two in a minute
Sick.
here. Um, hey Avery, you wanna hold on to
Heskin?
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 Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind taking Heskin.
Sorry. Yeah, can you hold on to Heskin for me?
Yeah.
All right.
Am I taking the straps as well, or am I just taking the baby?
You can take the straps too. Yeah, here you go.
Alright, cool.
Boom, boom. All right. I dive into the water.
Alrighty, you'll have to
If I
swim.
yelp,
You'll have to swim down about 30 feet into the water before
perfect.
you reach the floor of the sand floor, and that's where you can see. Oh, look who made it!
Oh,
Hello, look who made it.
I'm finally not dead.
Um, they have just got back to the ship after discussing how to bring those logs over in the swamp water. But good news is that yeah, you guys are back at the boat. You guys are looking for it. And by the way, yes, you did find tar in the back. I don't think you asked. But they noticed a
I
deep blue
did
circle.
actually.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you saw the tar. There is repair material inside of there. That's pretty much what the chest has is extra wood, some tar, some nails, and some hammers. Um, but yeah, so and then they see this deep blue circle here. That's what they're looking at now. And it's like below the water, and it's one of those beaches that has like a deep incline. So the circle is at about 30, 40 feet down because, it keeps sloping down.
So it's just a crater.
And inside there, um, uh, Rogar saw what looks to be the top of a chest that kind of comes in and out as the waves move, with the sunlight giving just the glimmer of it every so often. And now he's
Oh.
diving in there. So you dive down your 30 feet, and you notice that the deep blue is like almost like a surface level on top of the sand there.
Okay. All right.
You can see that the chest is covered about, I'd say, like 3/4 of the way in the sand. So you'll have to do a little digging to get it out.
All right. Well, I will start brushing away the sand and try to pull it out.
All right. As soon as you start patting out the ground, does a 23
Mhm.
hit?
I knew it was going to be something like that. Yeah.
Knew it.
All right, and then the other one is a 24. So as you start swatting at the ground to remove some of the earth, two large creatures also unearth themselves. Here, I'll go ahead and reveal all of these. And they both
Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
and they both quickly pinch at you with their pincers. And since both of them hit, the one did 9 damage, and the other
oof.
did only 6 damage. However, I do need two strength saves.
Would I see these things popping out?
Yep, these are very large creatures. So you guys, if you guys were watching Rogar go down there to get to the chest, you would have seen these large creatures push away the sand, making a dust cloud underneath, kind of blurring the vision. But because of how big these creatures are, you can see them, although you can't really see Rogar anymore because of the dust cloud under the water. So I need two strength
Okay.
saves, please, Rogar.
Yeah. That is a 14
Hmm.
and a 17.
All right. They both save. So even though you do get pinched twice, you don't end up getting grappled. However, everyone go ahead and roll your initiative.
How much
I'm
damage
just
was that? You
enjoying.
said 9 and 6.
Yeah, 9 is 6. They did not roll well. So, good news for
They
you.
didn't roll well. I'm down fucking. I'm like,
Math.
yeah, I'm. I'm no maths. I'm down a lot.
So you should do something about that.
I'm trying. Not really giving me chances to.
I'm just enjoying the view over here, not paying attention at all. You know, he's fine. It's fine.
Pretty much.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Ooh, did not roll well actually.
Yeah, gotta roll.
It's kind of hard for me to miss since I'm standing right in front of it.
Either did I.
Says double exhaustion.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Just more time wasted.
Remember, it's
It's
gonna
getting
be
me fixed.
-2 to all attack rolls, -2 to all ability checks,
Mm-hmm.
disadvantage on ability checks, and half speed. So, no disadvantage on the
Mm-hmm.
attacks themselves, at least. So, take your win where it is, I guess. Avery, what's your dex?
Let me look.
72.
11.
11.
Yeah.
It beats them. So, 0.1.
But no.
And they
Lobby.
rolled the same thing on their initiative. So,
Oh,
Wow, I'm the only one who didn't roll double digits. Surprising.
what a
Alright.
dingus.
Alright, well, that brings us the start of combat with Lucia. Lucia, you get to be the first to react to the situation.
That would be, of course, my wonderful magic missiles,
Okay.
which I'm going to be casting at second level.
Okay,
Are they
so
waterproof?
give me that, 5. Yeah, there they
Yes.
go in. Uh, give me,
Magic torpedoes?
Magic
uh,
torpedo.
give me
Pretty
that,
much.
44 plus 4. Or is it all for one creature or two each?
I'm going to be splitting it 2 and 2.
Okay. Roll me 2d4 plus 2. 2 times.
That's 7 for that first one,
Okay.
and 7 for the second one.
Alright. Yeah, so you guys see 4 magical 4-stars just dive into the water and split, hitting both of the creatures. Let me show you what you're fighting. Show declares. Boom.
It looks like a cross between a shark and
People.
some sort of lobster.
Yeah, it's like
Sounds like dinner to me, baby.
it's like lobster parasite. I don't know. Anything else from Lucia?
Probably.
Dude, they're gonna. Fuck.
mm,
Please?
Unless I can, like, throw a rope into the water for someone to grab.
You can also get a option a rope,
Lasso that motherfucker.
a rope in the water. Go for it.
Are you sure you're going to be able to pull them up?
Who
Right?
said I needed to pull?
Fair enough, yeah.
They're
Yeah.
in water. So they're lighter.
Well,
Yeah, you could.
Okay, yeah,
You
good.
can pull stuff in water.
So you're gonna throw your rope.
What do you want me to? Yes. Let me.
Yeet!
I'd say you could throw a rope, 15 feet in front of you, pretty standardly. Do you want to go further than that?
I'll see if I can maybe get
Alright.
20.
Do an athletics to see how well you do.
Oh, that's not too bad. 15.
All right, yeah, I'll say with a 15 that you managed to get that extra 5 feet. You throw your rope out, and it sits on top of the water.
All right. I'm not going to really yell anything because I know he can't hear me.
He is 30 feet underwater, so.
Yeah.
Just slap the water with the rope. Maybe it'll get his attention.
Exactly. Or maybe it'll get the creature's attention.
Avina, please do not do I forget who it was, but part 2.
Avina, you are up.
Okay, well, I just have this, I'm back here, so I have this bow that I like to use. It's a
Okay.
long bow.
Longbow.
Yeah, it's a long bow with an attack bonus.
Hold on, let me just.
And I rolled a 17 plus 7, so I feel like
Oh
that's
my god.
really okay.
Hold on, I have some unfortunates for you.
Oh, shit.
Underwater shit, bro.
A ranged weapon attack.
Woody.
Alright, they're within
Yeah.
they're within normal range. Yep, it needs to be done with disadvantage.
Okay, so, all right, so I roll again.
Yep, and take the lower number.
Okay, so instead I got a 13 plus 7.
Alright, so that's a 20. Alright.
Dirty 20.
Yep, that does hit. Go ahead.
And I rolled crap for damage. 3 plus 3 is 6.
Alright, I'm guessing the one on the right, seeing how you're not, like, you'd probably have to get, like, on the edge of the boat to even see in the water, but
Yeah.
the one on
Yeah.
the right, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Alright,
Sure.
and you said it was what?
6 damage.
6 damage total. Alright.
Yeah, and now I do actually move to the edge of it.
Alright, fair enough. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, Avery, it's your turn.
Alright, I have, like, no ranged attacks, and, Baby is not currently in battle mode, so I'm going to take my action to do that and move over here towards Lucia in case she needs help
Fair.
pulling, Rogar up.
It's a object interaction. Like, it's
Yeah,
not gonna
I think it's
actually
yeah, I was gonna
cost.
say I think it's object interaction to put him in battle mode.
Yeah, it's
So-
not gonna cost you a action
You
if
were
you want
also
to actually
like
do something.
you were also
It could
like
cost you
on
an
the,
action to throw the baby in the
Oh.
water.
You were also like on the
I am
boat.
not
You
going to
could've
throw the
just,
baby
like,
in the water!
You could have just put like the baby
Yeah,
down in the
Don't
boat,
throw the
but-
baby in the water. That'd be bad.
Okay, I don't know why putting the baby down gently in
can't-
the boat was an
okay,
I don't know why
so-
this is an option here. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Alright.
I'm not throwing the baby in the water!
Alright, are you doing anything else though, or?
I have, like, no ranged attacks, so I don't think I can do anything else.
What you can
Throw your
do,
shoe.
What you can do is hold your action in case an enemy gets closer to you, and then whenever they do, you can use that held action to swing your
Oh,
sword.
yeah, I guess I'll
Yes.
I'll do that.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so Chul is going to do another pincer attack with advantage on a row. That is a 24. So, row, that's going to be 10 damage. I believe you're down, and so you are also going to be grappled. So you guys will see Row go limp and be held in this Chul's pincer, and then this Chul is going to come up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
By any chance, would anything get snagged in the rope?
It's just a rope. If it was a net, maybe.
It's a fucking rope, dude.
Yeah, it's just a rope.
Ew.
What is the rope going to do?
Things get snagged in ropes all the time.
Not if you threw the rope out, as long as it can go 15 feet to just sit on top of the water.
Maybe I was doing that
Yeah,
to get its
they-
attention.
They don't have propellers.
Propolis. Oh wait.
Alright, but anyways, this
Probably.
tool emerges from the water, and it's going to do
Yeah.
its second pincer attack, and this one on, uh, why am I blanking on the name now?
Lucia?
Lucia, yes. Oh my god.
Oh no, it's gonna do it on Thorgar over there, obviously.
That's, does a,
Passing the 2 people to, yeah, definitely.
does a 23 hit?
Wait, what? What
Yeah.
am I doing?
Nothing. They're joking.
I'm
Oh,
That
just
okay.
completely
is,
joking.
that's 10
I didn't catch that at all.
damage to Lucia. And I need a strength save from you as well.
$22.
Okay,
That's a nat 20.
you did not get grappled. So
Yippee!
this one's going to come up
Yay.
5, 10, 15, maybe even 20, just to get up to Taslin, and then it's going to use its 2 pincers attacks on him. That is not gonna hit. That's a 7 plus, well, so a total of like, I think it's 13, and then the other attack
Nope.
is a 10. So this one
Nope.
comes out to do 2 pincer attacks and misses both of them. Ro, I need a death save, which I think you already sent me,
Yeah.
which I don't have my phone, so I can't look at it. So, but I'm
Wait,
sure.
what?
I'm not the only one with a
I-
dead phone.
I usually look at my
Just-
phone to see the message, but I'll have to go grab it. In fact, I'll just go ahead and let
No.
Thor do. Thor, go ahead and do your turn. I'm gonna go grab my phone.
Yeah.
They both have emerged from the water at this point.
Hmm.
Ah,
Yes. Let's see.
I'm dead, guys.
Yeah, you kind of dead, like a dingus.
You see Ro.
Yeah, like
You see Ro just incapacitated in the claw of the Chul.
Dang. I guess I'll go over yonder right here and do the attack.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeet. Ooh, that does not do well.
How'd you do?
Kind of math. I'm waking up from like a nap slash unpacking, so I'm a little slow right now. How does a 12 do?
Ooh, a 12 does not hit.
Okay. Bonus action, disengage and run away.
Fair enough, to be honest. Taslin, you are up.
all right. First off, I'm going to rage.
What?
Yeah.
He big
And
man.
then we're gonna take yes. And then we're going to take a great axe swing at the one in front of me.
Did we agree that the appendage is going to be a tail, or did you really want a third arm thing going on?
A tail works.
Okay, so as you rage, your tentacle tail reappears. You can go ahead and do what you were gonna do.
I take a 10 doesn't hit.
10 does not hit, no. Mr. Madman.
All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do at this point.
Alright then, Lucia, you are up.
Okay. Um, if I was to cast something called Fire Burning Hands, would Rogar be in the way?
Burning Hands is a directional thing, isn't it not?
Yep, but he's grappled.
Yes, but these are super large creatures, so let's see, how is it described? Is it
It's a
Ascension
cone.
Flames, 15-foot cone? Then good chances are, but this thing is still slightly submerged, just like a little bit showing.
I'm talking about the one.
I would say
close
that he's
to
more
me.
like this, so you're gonna have to work with that.
Yeah, no.
So, just for better visual on that.
He's already down.
Yeah, fuck him up.
He's dead.
Make him die.
We're capable of raising a kid on our own.
Make a child fatherless.
If you
Yeah,
It's our
that's
child
a
now.
great character. That's a great origin story.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, right. Like
I
I now just become the child.
No. No.
I mean, that
I mean,
could be
you
a cool story.
could.
Not gonna lie.
That would be pretty dope.
I saw my father die in front of me. I was attached to a cow, and this elf lady made him burn with a lobster. It smelled like
I
fish
shall
that
seek
day.
my vengeance.
might I
I am
suggest
Batman.
might I suggest a second level spell that you have that is always prepared.
I could never go to another crawfish boil ever again.
I get flashbacks.
Um,
The smell of crustaceans just makes me nauseous.
What?
Brings back
you're
horrible
talking
memories.
about that
Yes.
that floaty thing.
It's either I would suggest either that, or you could use your level 2 ability after getting him ungrappled, which would mean that you have to do a big enough hit that he has to make a save and possibly fail it.
You're wanting me to do a big enough hit.
You have
Wrong
magic.
character. Wrong character.
I don't think it is. You got plenty of magic options.
Oh, magic. Yeah, I got magic.
Yeah, big enough hit.
But
Magic is.
I mean,
you're still hitting.
I'm just chilling here, dead.
Well, I'm just giving you
I
a
could-
suggestion. So, I mean, I know you're still working on your character bit. So, whatever you want to do. I don't suggest something with a cone.
don't suggest something with the
Thank you,
code.
Dean.
I kind of. I'm guessing. I'm trying to think of what I have that would make him. Hold on. What is that one?
Not dead.
You can also
Or
disengage.
deader.
You can also disengage to get out of the way and just do something from range that helps.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
The options are immense, but you gotta pick one. So,
Do it.
Do it, do it, do it.
I'm trying to
You
see
can
because
do
you
it,
said
put
it
your
has to
needle
make
into
some
it.
sort of like.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to push you too far, but I do have to run this for fair. So,
Yes.
You just do whatever you want to do.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking
I
cone
am
it.
going
Send
to
it.
do the disengage
okay, action disengage.
so that I can move back.
Mhm. Okay. And then
One more. Not that far. That. There. And can I do Thorn Whip?
no,
And
that's an
then-
action. So,
No, I can't do that one. Ooh, fudge. What are my bonus actions again?
your bonus actions are mostly healing spells. So,
Yeah.
We don't need those.
And
No,
then-
not at all.
all right.
And then I'm trying to figure
Another
out what
one.
I'm supposed to
Stop.
do.
Stop. I'm sorry to say, time is up. You stalled. You disengaged and backed up. We're gonna move on to Avina.
I again take out my longbow. Oh crap. Oh my god. Is it still at disadvantage?
Nope. The one to the right has emerged from the water.
Well, I rolled a 3 plus 7 is 10. I understand that does not hit.
That does
So.
not hit. No. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Avery, you are up now.
Sorry, I was taking a drink of water.
You're good.
Sorry, no hydration during combat.
What would you like to do, Avery?
I am going to scoot over here and try and hit big boy right here that has Rogar with my longsword.
Go for it. It is not with advantage. Just a regular hit.
Your step baby daddy.
Step baby daddy.
Whoa.
What does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
Ah, man.
Anything else? I don't think so, no. Okay, that brings it to Chul's turn. One of his claws still has row, so he only gets one attack, which is going to be against Avery, and that is a 23. So that's going to be a total of 10 damage. They're going to go to the other Chul, who's going to make 2
Owie.
attacks against Taslin, both with, well, he has rage. That make disadvantage? No, he's just resistant.
No.
So the first attack is a 15. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
The second one is a nat 20 though, so it's like hitting twice.
Oh. Okay.
That's gonna be 10 plus 10 plus 8, 28 damage. Half that to 14.
Ooh.
And that brings us back
Good.
to Rogar, who sent me his death save. Appreciate that. Thor, you
Yep.
are up.
Oh, I do the thing again.
Good.
Okay, I do the stab.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, a nat 20.
Yeah? Nice.
Done.
Alright, and you have a friendly next to you and next to it, so you also get your sneak attack. So that is going to be a total of 2d6 plus 4d6 plus 8. So total of 8d6. No.
Oh.
2 and 4. 66 plus 8.
Jesus Christ.
Yay.
Double damage. She's nice.
I
Save me,
don't like-
Garbo.
Nope, I don't know what will.
didn't like that code, Lucia.
That'd be 32.
32 damage. Nice.
Damn.
So after you slashed at it and it hit its shell, and you watched Avery hit it with her longsword and hit it with the shell as well, you came in and you found its nice weak spot, and you got a nice solid slash on it, and it drops Rogar with a splash back in the water.
The question
Body
Is
just
that all?
dead.
You guys see Rogar. He's like incapacitated, but he's like floating at the surface of the water, face
That
down.
doesn't kill it?
It does not.
No.
Oh my god.
Wait, don't
Do
have
you
an
see the
offhand
size
attack?
of this thing?
I should have an offhand attack, right?
If you'd like to use your bonus action to do such.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Bonus action, nope.
Disengage.
Taslin, you are...
I dropped you! I help!
Taslin, you are up.
Take another swing with my great axe.
This thing is emerged just enough that you get to make those at regular, so go ahead.
7.
Plus.
No, that is plus.
Well then. You're still mad. Anything else?
There's
Oh,
nothing I can do.
Privilege.
Actually, you should have, that thing with... Isn't that a bonus action to use?
Yeah, but I'm not pulling him towards me because he's like right in front of me. Unless that makes him like grappled.
Oh, that's right. It just pulls him towards you. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That brings us back.
Get over here.
Back around to Lucia.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Healing Spirit with my bonus action right over our lovely pal right about there, who you know is incapacitated in the water.
Sharks in the water.
Fix the
And then
fix the cam.
I'm gonna take a step forward
Okay.
and cast Mage Hand to over the treasure chest.
The treasure chest is like
Nah.
30 some odd feet in the water, and it only carries 10
Ah, shoot.
pounds. So there's that, and it was half
Dang it.
buried. So you're welcome to try that. But Mage Hand's also an action. Didn't you want to do Burning Hands?
How much does Rogar weigh in the water?
A lot.
He's a whole
Could I
person.
dr-
He's a whole person.
Could I? I know, but buoyancy.
Not
I don't think he weighs like 20 pounds,
It's not
which
10
would make him like
pounds.
10.
It's not 10 pounds. So I'll tell you that.
So I can't even drag him in the water with Mage Hand? Dang it.
No.
Okay, then yeah. Scratch the Mage Hand.
I'm pretty heavy.
And I can't do
Oh, big
Burning
boy.
Hands because that's not a cantrip.
Correct.
But
There's a nice spot right here.
I
That's not
can do Thorn Whip.
If you'd like, you can use your action for that.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do Thorn Whip on that.
Okay, go ahead and do your attack.
I'm just gonna lay there like I'm dead still.
It's okay, you can breathe underwater, you'll be fine.
I know. That's what I'm good. Just wait, so she healed me, right? Like I'm not dead. What do I get for heals?
Did you heal him?
I cast Healing Spirit over him. So it's like appeared upon him.
Okay.
What is that?
Okay, so Healing Spirit.
Healing Spirit is a transparent beast or fae of my choice.
So what?
Yeah, it's the little fairy dude that kept on trying to heal me, even though I kept on going down because everyone hates the cow.
What does yours appear as?
Oh, I love
It
cows.
appears as a
They're delicious.
fae. I haven't
Oh man.
picked the type yet, but it's not a beast fae.
It's beast or fae, so I mean it's
Yeah,
really
it's fae.
okay. So like a
So.
little, I'll just say a little fairy for now. A little fairy is
Sure.
appears over top of Rogar, and so you can give him 1d6 HP back, and then you can give one heal every round of combat
Up to, I
to
think
any
it's like
creature within
3?
30 feet of it, and that's going to be the amount of times is 1 plus your spellcasting, which your spellcasting is
Ability modifier.
3, so 4 times. So the first heal goes to Ro, 1d6 please.
Hold on. Isn't my spellcaster ability modifier 5?
That is your
Was it
spell
1d6
attack.
plus
Oh,
your
never mind.
spell
No, it's just 1d6.
How about a 6?
Alright, so you gain 6 health, Ro.
Oh,
And that
okay.
thing has 3 more heals left on it.
Oh, does a nat 20 hit that thing?
It does. Give me your 1d8.
Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip? 1d8?
I'm checking.
1d6.
Yes, it's a 1d6. 6. Piercing damage.
6 piercing damage. Do you want to pull it towards you? Yes or no?
Yes.
Alright. You can pull it this way. It's going to pretty much make him float to the side as you push past him. And you can pull him 10 towards you. Anything else?
I end my action there.
Alright, Avina, you're up.
I cast Hunter's Mark on
This one?
this one.
Okay.
Yes.
Now they're all flanked.
14 plus 7, 21 to hit.
21 does hit. So, alright. That's gonna be
Damage.
1d8 plus 1d6 plus 3.
Okay, so 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 5 whole damage points.
Careful, you're gonna poke someone's eye out.
I know, for real.
Anything else?
No.
As your arrow hits it, it going to crack and have a bit of bleeding. Avery, you are up.
Alright, so I'm gonna go just a little smidge down, so I'm flanking now, right? I get
Mhm.
advantage?
Yes.
Yay! Alright, 15 and 7. Do either of those hit?
No, 15 doesn't hit.
Man, I am not having much luck today, am I?
But what about the 7?
That's rough. All right. Well,
Have you tried rolling better?
one claw for Taslin is a
Sounds like a skill
24,
issue.
and one claw
Yep.
for Avery. That's a 10. So Taslin, you take 8, half that 4 damage from the claw attack, and then I need a strength save from you.
Could
And
I
that's at
cast Silvery
disadvantage.
Bards on the
If you
whatever thing
wanna,
it's called?
yeah, if you want. You're supposed to do that
Yes.
before I say damage, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Um,
I've had my my mic off.
That's alright. They rolled a dirty 20, so 4 damage and then a strength save, please.
Dang it.
So the strength save, that's at disadvantage -2?
No, because that's a saving throw, not an ability check. It's just
Oh,
-2.
okay. Okay. So that's a 27.
Okay, and you did not get grappled. 2 claw attacks, one for Taslin and one for Ro.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, Slim Shady.
Ro, that is a 13, and Taslin, that's a 21.
Yep.
I'm gonna shield the 13, and it doesn't hit.
13 would have hit you. Oh, that's crazy. Well, good news. Yeah,
Yeah.
alright, cool. Taslin, that is going to be 12 damage, half that to 6.
Jesus.
Ro, you are now up.
All right. Wither and bloom.
Okay. Where would you like the little wither?
Well, it's gonna be these two. Well, I mean, enough to hit these two guys.
Okay, so
So like right here, I guess technically,
little
it's
wither.
got a 10. Yeah, it's got a 10-foot radius.
Yeah. All right.
So they take 2d6
They have
if
to make
they
a
fail a
save.
con save.
Okay, con save. All right. Oh, they definitely failed because the better of the two is a 13.
Yeah, no.
So they both take the 2d6. And who are you giving the health to?
I'm giving it to myself.
Selfish.
Fuck you guys.
You guys just left me down there to die. All right.
Not
Lucia tried to
entirely
see it.
true, but
Not really.
10,
All right.
10
Wait,
necrotic.
10.
You want me
House
to
and
roll
water.
twice?
You want? Hold on, please don't. 10 to both, or you want to roll for the other one?
I was just gonna do 10 to both.
Okay, 10 to both. And what's your health going back up?
That is 8 plus 8.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. And that brings us to Ro, if that is all for you. And what I'm gonna do is use this. This little black circle is your healing spirit now, just so you know. Until you actually give me a thing to put out here. Thor, you're up.
oh. Well, I guess I could do 5, 10, 15, 25, 30.
You're gonna put yourself in the water, because that's 10 feet in. 10 feet deep.
Oh, you know what?
But
Yeah,
if
I
you
was over here.
stand
I'll
right
just do
here,
this.
you got you
I'm-
got Ro right there.
I'm a dingus, okay?
Alright, but you
I
can,
mean, we didn't want to say anything.
you can
No,
go
you-
ahead with that attack.
Hey, Dean,
We
how
got
much
2
would you
hours.
hate me if I rolled another nat 20 in the dead ass?
Nice.
I
That's
would,
fine.
I would love
Like-
you.
That's gonna be 66 plus 8 once again.
Jesus.
Dead ass. I'm not bullshit. too much math with this. This one's only 26.
That is just enough to actually kill this thing. So
Sick.
you come into it once again and hit it in the same weak spot you did before, cracking through its shell and making it fall dead as it spills its blood and guts into the water.
Sick.
Ooh.
Sick. Bonus
So-
action, throw a rock at this one.
That's you know what? Sure, you threw a pebble and it did not like that. Sure.
Dang it.
Tassin, you are.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mhm.
We had a rabbit kill somebody with a pebble. Why can't he do it?
The rabbit used an action. It's not. This is an actual attack. It's not an actual
All right.
attack.
We're gonna try great axe one more time.
Alrighty.
There's a 16 hit.
16 does hit.
Yes. All right. So that's going to be 1d12 plus 4.
1d12 plus 2.
Cocked.
No,
Ooh, 13 points.
It's just attack rolls. It's not damage. Okay, never mind. So yeah, plus 4.
Oh, 15.
Alright, did you add your 2 from raging?
16.
16? Alrighty.
16.
Alright.
And he
nice.
falls.
No, not even close.
Damn it.
Y'all barely touched this one, so you get a nice first hit into it, and you put the first crack into its shell. Anything else?
Bonus action, disengage, and
That's not
move there.
That's not a thing for you, man.
Oh, it's not. Never mind. No, there's nothing then.
that's a rogue thing.
I didn't know. Everybody else does it.
No, one person does it. He just does it a lot. He just
Yeah.
all right.
Fine. I'll stay in the water.
That brings it. I mean, you're kind of standing in the water, so I mean, you're fine.
Shut
I'll let the salt water burn my foot.
Lucia, you up?
Oh shoot. Where's my little Fey dude? He's still on.
The black circle.
Oh, okay. Cool. Black circle is gonna make its way to Tazlin.
The healing spirit has a radius of 30 feet, so it can sit right there and heal anyone that you choose. But you only get to pick
Perfect.
one person per round as a bonus action.
Oh,
She picks her
healing. Oh my gosh, he's not my pet.
So Tazlin, give 1d6 to Tazlin.
I gave 1d6 to you last time. Rogard. That is a 3.
Alright, 3 health for Tazlin. That was your bonus action. Anything else?
And then we're going to... Can I do magic missile? Because I'm not casting it this time. He's just healing.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, correct. It's considered a concentration spell, so you're just holding on to it. You can do
Okay.
magic missile.
I'm doing magic missile at first level on
Okay.
the
That'll be
creature.
3d4 plus 3 on him. It auto hits, so.
3d4 plus 3, yeah. That'll be 12 damage.
Not bad at all. 4 starts slip by Tazlin as you feel the healing spirit, and they all hit the jewel. That brings us back to Avina.
Sorry, my dogs were barking, so I turned off my microphone.
That's all good.
So when the other guy died, what happened to my hunter's mark? Can I move it now onto the other enemy, or how does that work?
Yeah, you get to move.
You should be able
Hunter's
to move it,
Mark,
yeah.
Whenever a creature falls at 0 points, you can use a bonus action on your next turn to move the mark.
Okay, I do that,
Okay.
and then I use my longbow.
Alrighty.
I'm a dwarf, and I don't Oh my god, motherfucking bullshit. Jeez.
Okay. Guessing it didn't go well. What'd you roll?
Not one.
Alright, D6 please.
Oh boy.
For the consequence table.
What if-
2.
Alright. You pull that drawstring back, and for some reason you pulled it back a little bit further than before, almost as if you were anxious, and you completely snap the string, breaking the bow.
Ooh.
You're gonna have to restring it.
Oh,
Okay. And is that an action I can do right now, or
No,
I have to
that'll
do it
take
on the
time.
next?
You're gonna have to restring it. That'll take
Yeah.
time.
All right.
Alright, that brings
Better.
us to Avery.
Alright. 5, 10. And I'm going to hit Bro with my one sword.
Okay, go ahead.
19.
19 does hit.
Yay!
Go ahead and give me a 1d8 plus 5.
8.
8? 8
Yep.
damage. Not bad. Alright, anything else?
Since I went into Lucia's little healing thing, don't I also get health points?
No, it's not like Moonbeam or
Oh.
nothing. She has to choose
Okay,
and use a
okay.
bonus action to give the healing. Alright,
Okay.
the Chul's gonna do one attack on Taslin and one attack on Avery. Taslin, that's
Okay.
a 22. Avery, that is an 8. So Taslin only, and that's gonna be 7 damage, half that to 4.
thank you, Lucia.
Welcome.
Brings us back to Ro.
Can I do what's it called? Oh my god. Can I do a fucking
No.
medicine check real quick?
Yeah, that's a bonus action. Go ahead.
Yeah. Where the fuck did my shit go, dude? Oh, there they are. 18.
You can tell that you are pretty injured, Avery's pretty injured, but Taslin is fucked up.
Okay.
He's bleeding.
My man's hurting out
He's
here.
bleeding. He's got scales missing. His tentacles all
Don't
whapping
bring up
around.
the
His tail's thrashing back and forth like a mad cat.
It's not doing well.
His foot smells like shit.
Alright, I'm gonna
You can't
do.
smell it, it's in the water.
He also looks sick, so there's that too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do fucking Wither and Bloom again.
Alrighty, Wither and Bloom again. That is a con save. That is a 7. So 2d6 for the Chul, and then who are you healing and how much?
That is 12. Oopski doodles, and I will heal Taslin.
Alright. Tesla, I forgot to have you do a strength save for the Chul's grab.
Oh, okay. That is a nat 20, 29.
Okay, you'll be fine then. Alright, and how much did you heal for Taslin?
10.
10 health points for
Ooh.
Taslin. Thor, you are up.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll lose a majority of them.
What if I get another nat 20?
Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge.
I will quit.
I did not get one.
That's good. You're not even next to the enemy, so I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, they do the thing. Yeah. Bam.
Alright.
Let's
All the
see.
tall people standing in the coastline water, slapping down towards the Chul. Go ahead and swing your short sword.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does. Go ahead and do 1d6, or I'm sorry, 3d6 plus 4.
That'd be 17.
Nice. This thing's looking real injured after you land a nice attack using the same
And
knowledge before.
goodbye.
Disengage as a bonus action. So he can do that, Taslin.
Yeah.
Yes, I see that. Thank you.
It's your turn, Taslin.
All right, we're gonna go with the great axe one more time.
Okay, go for it.
Ah, son of a bitch. 6.
All right, Lucia, your turn.
Oh, I wonder what I'm gonna do. Um, hold on. I'm rereading the healing spirit. Could I heal Taz again,
Yeah,
or
you can pick
is
anyone
it
you want
difficult?
within 30 feet of it and heal them. That's a bonus action. It's got 2 more uses.
Okay, it's gonna heal Taz again because obviously he's
Alright.
bleeding to death.
1d6 for Taslin then.
I need to refresh.
That's a 6.
Alright, 6 health for Taslin. That was your bonus action. Anything else?
Yep. We are going to fire yet again some magic missiles at the thingy.
Alright, 3d4
3d4 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
15?
Sorry?
4, 4, 4, 8, 12. Yeah, 15.
Alright. With the open wounds that the others have made on it, you shoot the 3 darts straight into the wounds and kill the creature.
Yay!
We did it. It did.
Yay!
Yay. Where's a good one? Give me...
You sound so
Alright.
enthusiastic.
Alright, congratulations guys. You did
Oh my
exactly what I thought
gosh.
you would. And yeah,
I wasn't going to, but
You
I
have
did.
1 more healing spirit use, if you'd like to give 1d6 to someone. Ro, are you gonna go?
I'm gonna ask them once they get back to shore. So does anybody need some extra little
Ro, are you
healing?
diving back down and digging that up now and pulling it to shore?
Yep.
Alright, you can pull it to shore. Here you go.
I'm gonna look up at Avina first and be like, "Do you need any healing? Or are you good?"
I imagine at this point
I'm-
you've calmed down
I'm good,
Taslin,
thank
so
you.
his tentacle will go away. You also
Alright,
notice
does-
that the deep blue color circle is no longer there. You didn't get that.
Alright, I am going to go ahead and kneel down and open up this chest.
First of all, I drug it out. I'm opening up.
Does anybody need healing, by the way?
I'm not in desperate
yes.
need of it, but it would be but it would be nice.
Same as her.
So
I'm
Rogar,
pretty good.
all right.
I did just die a little bit.
How many times is that now?
Just a tad bit.
3.
How come
Yeah,
the Dragonborns
yeah.
keep dying? You guys are really resilient.
Because
Yeah,
we're
right.
strong but weak. We're strong but weak.
Speak for yourself, man.
Not like I give the last healing, or I instruct the healing spirit to heal Rogar, I guess.
Yeah, some of us are weak-minded.
Do you want me to roll for that, or are we just adding on 6 since we're out of combat?
You just add 6, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay,
Nice.
we'll just do the 6 then.
Okay.
If he's not gonna make
I
me roll
use
for it, I
Mage
can
Hand to open up the chest.
Alright.
I was gonna say, is it locked or what is it?
It is not locked.
Okay.
I still use Mage Hand to open up the chest because I don't fucking trust you.
Okay.
Well, fuck you, then, asswipe. Am I freed you, and you treat me like this?
Oh, I'm not talking about you. I'm
Okay.
talking about Dean.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about the voice in the sky.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
God.
God.
Alright.
Yeah, the DM is God.
all-powerful deity. Who, if we say a
Right.
certain word, it will drop a dragon on us.
God, is that you?
Okay, so I use Mage Hand to open chest.
Alrighty. Alright, I just rolled it. A nice little randomizer here.
Wait.
Roll for combat.
Let's do it again.
Alright, so inside the chest you find a large sack of money, You
It's a
also
mimic.
you also find a it almost looks like tarp wrapping around multiple little square items that are inside, so you have to uncover that. And then you also find a nice closed, like a little wooden box that's closed.
I open all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Open Sesame.
The piece of twine is a mimic.
Inside the little box, you find a wand. You don't know what it is, though, of course. Uh, as you open the tarp is a fair size, probably about, I'd say 10 feet in diameter, or not diameter, 10 foot square. And it had wrapped inside of it, this is super loud music.
It
It's
is.
wrapped, wrapped inside of
Turn it down twice.
wrapped inside of the the tarp is six pieces of art, each with their own nice golden, intricate golden frame around it. The art is of various landmasses in the water, such as a large rock structure, or there's one that looks like a lighthouse over a cliffside hill. There's one that looks to be Saltmarsh from a distance in the water, and so on. There's 5 of those.
So, could we use these as navigational maps?
They're just art, so.
No.
No.
Okay, thank you. Now.
Going to
These
pick up
are
the wand.
things we can sell when we get back to town.
I am going to pick up the wand and try and inspect it.
Inspection? You can do an Arcana check.
What's the difference between that and investigation?
One you are seeing that it is in fact a wand, and one you are seeing if the wand has magical properties.
Okay, so I'm guessing Arcana is magical properties.
Yeah, Arcana is to
Yeah.
understand magic and things like that. So,
Like,
um,
yeah.
Okay.
plus 8 plus.
So, what do I get with a 4?
You
You
can.
see that it's a wand.
It's a wand.
It sure is made of wood. It's.
It looks like a wand.
This
It's
does,
very
this does a thing.
Can you describe the wand to me? Like if it has any carvings or anything?
I do not have an image of it, so I would say it probably has some sort of interesting design. I'd go with, based on what it says here, I'd say it almost has like the handle has like a rounded bottom before where the hilt would be, and then the actual wand itself is kind of it's kind of flat, no real like intricate designs other than the nice differential between the hilt and the wand itself. I'd say with a 4, it's hard to tell what the wood is. It's definitely just wood.
Alright, well,
It's a stick.
I'll be like, hey, Avery, you want me to check that out for you?
Sure. I hand the wand over to Rogar.
Alright, I'll do an Arcana check. Does a 23 work?
No.
Yeah, it is definitely a magical wand. Um, it's not gonna, Arcana is not gonna tell you what it does. You'll have to use Identify to actually know what it does. But it
Yeah.
definitely has a magical property, one that seems like it would recharge. It has the essence that tells you that it recharges every day.
Okay.
When you open the bag of money, you can count out. I'm just going to give you the number. It's a lot, so get ready. It's going to be 2,300 copper,
I'm gonna go this.
Alright.
1,100 silver, and 60 gold.
So that's 383 copper each.
Whoa.
Or, I'm sorry. Yeah. 183 silver each and 10 gold each. If somebody wants to share.
If they want to share.
Uh-huh.
So you got that
Well,
money, you got 6 pieces of art, and then you have the wand.
Fourth.
Most of us cannot use the wand, right? So, I mean, if
Based on
I don't think we.
I think
Like-
half of us could.
There's definitely at least 2 of us that can use the wand.
I mean, you got wand and magic
I'm
missile.
out.
No, the one you guys don't have it. You just been casting magic missile. That's right.
I could throw it at somebody.
Actually, there is a certain way each one of us could probably use that wand.
yeah,
But if it's in the purpose of using a wand, it might vary.
If you guys
I
want,
mean,
you
we all
know,
might not be alive after it, but we could use it that way.
I could just see Taslin using it to stab someone's eye.
I was thinking about
stab.
I was thinking about breaking it in. I was thinking about breaking it in half.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
look, let's just not break it in half.
Any
This is
nuclear
some
implosion.
This is some sort of magic ability inside of it. Okay.
Well, let's find out what it is first before we figure out what we're gonna do with it.
sure
Yeah.
would be a
I
good
love
time
this
for someone to
conversation.
use. It would be a great time for someone to use an ability they have as a class.
I know.
That's not me.
I'm nowhere near it though. I have no
Where
clue
is
what's
this?
happening.
Where did you go?
I'm on the boat looking at the rocks over here. And watching
All right,
the
so
waves.
we can split the.
So what if one person? So there's 5 paintings and 1 wand, right? So what if
6.
one person takes the wand and each other person takes a painting?
6 paintings.
Six
Why don't we
paintings.
just keep the paintings all together on the ship for now?
I want the one from Bob Ross.
The one with the happy
Who's
trees
Bob Ross?
and happy little accidents.
Fun fact,
Like,
did
we
you
can-
know
let's-
that if somebody put together every picture that Bob Ross painted, and it actually looks like a zoom through a forest?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was.
I still think it's a paint. I still think it's paintings of everywhere he hid his bodies.
Yes.
What?
No.
Anyways, I say since we're heading back to town, we could sell the paintings, get more money, and then we can find out what the wand does later.
Yeah. That sounds great.
Well,
As a
Lucia
person
uses a
who
lot of
can't-
magic. Maybe she'd be able to give some insight on it, or at least maybe see what it does.
The last time we gave Lucia a fucking magic item, she turned crazy lady and just.
Well,
refused
first
to
off-
say anything to anybody.
Well, let's not give it to her. Let's just let her look at it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe does somebody have detect magic or something like that would tell you what it does?
I chose kill heals. Sorry.
Yeah. I have like
Let's get
cure
back-
wounds and hunter's mark. You know.
All right, let's get back on the boat. Let's head back to town. We'll have time to figure it out while we're sailing.
I
As
feel
he
like that's
loses
a
his
great
foot.
plan.
Yeah.
His foot is starting to fall off.
My foot is really hurting and I don't feel good. So let's go back to town to the apothecary.
Tohudo?
Apothecary.
Yeah, whatever. My head
I get
hurts.
Yeah.
Agatha.
Okay.
You
Cool.
have
What
to
is
go
that?
see Agatha, because Taslin is not feeling good.
No, because then his stomach will start getting upset here eventually.
Are you taking the chest with you, or did you take all that stuff out of it?
I'm gonna take the chest.
And we
also.
are we abandoning the logs at
big
this
is-
point, or?
How big is the chest?
No, I was just about to start a conversation about that again. I was going to say, hey, Avina, did you actually see if we had any tar or anything?
Oh,
Isn't the chest waterproof because everything inside of it wasn't
The
wet?
chest is not going to fit a 10-foot log.
I'm just asking about the smaller ones.
But if we set one end of the log in it, therefore it would still be transported in swamp water. Hence, we still need to get swamp water.
I mean, maybe if someone sat with the chest and held the logs upright, we could do that.
What was the art in?
What? No, we're gonna put the art in the main
What
cabin.
was the
And,
art in?
Waterproof
canvas.
tarp.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use that.
Yeah. Great idea.
Yeah.
Thanks, DM.
I'm gonna go fucking get Heskin.
What? The random fight wasn't just random? Had a reason? What?
What?
Oh, that never happened. No, it's always
I was
purposeful.
literally
you
just gonna wait
serious?
another minute. Like I figured that out as soon as you were just like, "Hey, there's paintings wrapped in this canvas," and I was like, "Oh, well, there we go. That's kind of perfect." I was just gonna wait and just go get swamp water and be like, "Hey,
Sorry,
just
you
put
know
it in
what?
here."
My head's not in the right place. I don't feel good.
Either is your foot, dude. We gotta get you healed.
I'm telling you, we could do the whole pirate thing. Just chop the leg off, stick a stick in it.
I mean, it'll grow
Not,
back eventually, right?
Part of his foot's starting to look more like Rogar's foot, the black scales. Like it's his
Oh.
black scales.
All right,
it's
I'm gonna
starting
go
to
get.
smell.
Is
I'm
that
gonna
I
go
didn't know
get
dragon force can change their
fucking.
color.
I'm gonna take a couple buckets off of off the ship and then go get this fucking what's it called? Swamp water.
Alright. Are you gonna use a spell or are you gonna like manually do that?
I don't really have
nothing
a,
wrong with some manual labor?
yeah,
You
I was
know, it's
just
good
gonna
for
do
the
it
soul.
manually. You know,
Alright.
I figure I could probably carry at least a good 4 or 5 buckets.
Alright, we'll
Alright,
say
I guess I'm going to.
we'll just say that takes
Sorry.
you about 10 minutes to walk over there and fill it with swamp water. It'll have a bit of mud in it and such, but all swampy like.
Alright, well, just come back and be like, hey, I
Well,
got
hold
the
on.
swamp water.
We'll give them
Oh.
they're gonna be gone for 10 minutes. Does anyone want to do anything? Well, he's gone for 10
Yeah.
minutes.
I'm just laying on the bench.
Oh. I am going to start setting up that waterproof tarp that the DM so graciously gave us.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing you're bringing the chest on board.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll put it here.
If somebody needs some help, just let me know.
Alright,
Well, you
so
go.
I'm
How
gonna
about you go
set-
take a rest, Coach?
Yeah, what can I do?
Is anyone going
going
with
to
Ro or just let him?
Yeah, I'll go with them. I'll take 2 buckets and also go.
Okay, so we're gonna have 4 buckets of swamp water. Okay.
I said I could carry 4.
The logs are still in the marsh part, so
I said we have 6 buckets of water.
that too.
Oh, we still need to get the bucket.
About how long would you say it would take for me to set up the tarp? Like about a time for them to come back?
Yeah, I mean, probably less than that, but you can get the tarp open and set it up inside the chest real easily and pad it on the sides, making as much space as possible so they can get it in there. But all the logs are still up in the marsh, so if just Ro's going,
Okay.
well, Ro and Avina, I still feel like that'd be difficult to bring all the logs back at the same time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna like see how long it would take me and then kind of run to catch up with them so I can help carry the logs.
Okay, Thor, what are you doing? Are you gonna be on the boat hanging out, or?
Nick attack, disengage.
I'm just playing in the water.
Awesome. And
No, I'll do something. Someone put me to work. I don't know what I'm doing.
Lucia,
Please
what
come
are you
with us
doing?
to help move the logs.
I think someone was gonna show Lucia the wand. Maybe you and her can do that. Thor.
What?
Sure.
Who? What?
Someone was gonna show Lucia the wand, right? Thor.
I
That's
think
something
so.
you can do.
I think
Yeah.
Rogar still have the wand? They'd have to give it to
No,
I-
Rogar has 2 buckets, and he's leaving, and so is Avina, 2 buckets. And then Ivory's gonna catch up after setting up the tarp. So, with Taslin laying down because he's all injured and stuff and rotted, Thor can take the wand over to Lucia. That sounds like a good plan.
Great idea.
Sure.
Oh, hi there, Thor.
Hey, I got this stick that does magical things. I don't know what the hell it does.
Oh, a wand?
You want to take a look at it? Yeah, that thing.
Yeah. Would you mind holding it? The last time I came in contact with some sort of magical item, it made things a little bit weird.
Yeah, that's fun.
I'm going
Just hold it in
to
front of her face or
cast.
something.
I'm gonna cast Identify.
All right.
Um.
So using your Arcana Touch feature, you can
Mhm.
cast Identify one time a day. You're gonna go ahead and use that, and you will
Oh
know
no,
that
it's Identify at will.
it's at will, meaning that it doesn't cost you a spell slot.
Okay.
Um, but yeah,
Perfect.
so you know that this is a wand of the knowledge of what it is comes to you, and you know that this is a wand of magic detection. It has 3 charges every day with 1d3 expended charges coming back to it every dawn. And basically, what you do is, as an action, you can cast detect magic from it.
Hmm.
Regardless, there's no attunement, there's nothing. Anyone can do it.
I'm going to relay that back to Thorgar.
Say
Pretty
one more
much.
time. I completely zoned out.
Uh, so this wand has 3 charges of detect magic, and
Wow.
you said anybody could cast it, correct,
Yep, it
Dean?
I think.
doesn't require attunement or anything. Anyone can use the wand.
Mhm.
Oh.
Anyone is able to. It's not something that you have to be attuned to. So it recharges every day, as far as I'm aware, and you can cast it 3 times to detect magic on whatever you see fit.
Oh,
I hope that was
nice.
helpful.
Yeah, definitely. Who should hold it though? Because I don't know if I should be trusted with that.
Um, do you maybe come across things that may or may not be magical? I mean, I've seen you disappear sometimes. Maybe it might help you prevent running into a mimic.
Maybe. I'll just pocket it. We'll see what happens.
Was there anything else interesting in that chest?
Uh, from what I recall, just some paintings. I
Ooh.
don't know what the paintings were. I didn't get a good look at them, but obviously the gold. That's about it.
Oh, there was gold?
I think
Can I
so.
hear their conversation?
No, you're getting buckets.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
No,
you're
No, I'm
taking.
not.
Oh,
No, he's
I'm
not.
laying on
oh
the
yeah.
boat.
Yeah, you can hear. Then, yeah, you can hear them, Taslin. Sorry, I thought you.
I'm gonna peek up and yell. There's also silver and copper.
Ah,
Uh
thank you, Tazlin.
You're welcome.
huh. But yeah, there's definitely some currency in there. I thought we were all splitting the shares.
Oh, well,
Around now, the trio is gonna start returning. How does that look? I know 4 buckets of swamp water, and how are the logs set up?
Well, I don't think the chest is big enough to hold it long with. So what I was going to do was have, like the swamp water, in the chest, and then just hold the logs upright in the chest in the swamp water.
Okay, but you're actively
All the way back.
walking to the ship with your logs and buckets of swamp water. How does that look?
I don't have any. I don't have any swamp water. I have the logs.
I'm
Right.
he's
holding the
asking
swamp
for
water.
a description of
Yeah.
what is happening as you guys are walking back.
The logs are supposed to be in swamp
How?
water at all times. Are you just
Yeah,
holding the
so
logs? Just taking them out of the
no, the
swamp?
logs are in the buckets, and like I'm holding the buckets, and she's holding the logs. Well,
Two
we're
of them
me and
are
Avina.
10 feet long. So
In the
Yeah,
buckets. And
upright.
the ones that are shorter are the ones that I'm holding in the buckets.
okay.
Yeah, upright.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
Well,
think
there's
I think it's gonna be a couple trips to get all
Wouldn't
of
you
them.
guys be
Yeah.
leaning them back against yourself so that you can walk holding the bucket?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because there's
Yeah, with
3
the
2-foot
log like
logs
this
and 3
and hold
10-foot
it.
logs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would imagine it's gonna take 2 trips to get them all. So
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
bringing the 4 buckets back right now. 2 of the buckets has the 3 logs dispersed in it, and 2 of them are just full of the stuff. Or is 1 bucket and a log in it? That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to understand what you guys have on you. What are you bringing back right now?
One
Oh.
When you
log.
say they're 2 by 2 logs, that's 2 feet by 2 feet logs.
Yeah, but like in a radius.
Okay.
So like they're not like cut. They're still a log. So, but they're
Well, yeah, no. I want to make sure they weren't 2 by 2 inches
No, I meant
instead of 2 by 2 feet.
yeah. So you guys cut down a
Oh.
tree.
Okay.
So this is gonna be big.
Oh, I was this whole time thinking like 2 by 2 inches. Oh, my
Oh
bad.
no, y'all cut down a tree. So
Yeah, no, like that's why I said like we can't bring all of it,
That's
but
why
we
I-
can bring it one big log,
yes.
possibly two,
Okay.
with me and her, and I can have the
I'm so
buckets
sorry.
on each side
Okay. So
while carrying.
just to put the visual together, there is a 2 by 2 3-foot log in one bucket each, and then the fourth bucket has the 10-foot log, one in it, and Avery's holding the other end of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I was looking for. All right, you guys
I
can
know.
approach. You guys can approach the ship with that and make your way up. You might want to ask for help. It's a whole boat.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
On
going to
the
be
boat.
asking about the
we need some help with these logs.
If you wouldn't mind.
If you give me $5.
Lucia,
I can help.
the paintings would have been.
No,
put
you
in the
sit.
back
You sit
if you
down.
wanna just
You
go
don't
look
do the
at 'em.
thing.
I'm going to ask before I touch them.
Did you hop off the boat to help them? You're not gonna just like
Sorry, man.
grab them and.
Camera cut out.
I'm going to stay on the boat and kind of
Yeah, I think they need
Like,
help, so I can, do
look
the
down
thing.
at them and be like, do you guys want me to like maybe lower some rope so we
not-
can maybe
the
pull
key-
it up?
The keel boat would be about, I'd say, 8 feet height wise. It doesn't have like an underneath. It's just like one big mass, right? So it's probably like somewhere between 5 and 8 feet high up. So you could probably just hand things to each other on this one.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I mean that'd be about as tall as I am if it's if it's like the highest that you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're holding 2 buckets, so you can't just like clamber on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Watch.
I wasn't
You know
talking
what?
about clamoring.
Avery's
Talking-
going to say, watch me. You
I
don't know
wasn't
how
talking about,
flexible I
clamoring.
am.
I was
Hey,
talking
Bo,
about,
you're
like,
oh, never
the
mind.
hand stuff over
Yeah.
the boat.
Hey, Dean, you're gonna have to fix your. John, my camera went out. My bad.
So did
well, you put it
Dunce's.
back on, so it's back.
Oh, fix itself? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it always like when the cameras are on, it like always puts it back to wherever the camera was last time. Your camera's got a hell of a green tint all of a sudden, though. What's up with that?
I did. Yeah, my fucking. It got dark. My lights aren't on. And my screen.
Your screen is
Green
green.
is
It's crazy.
green.
But
Jinx.
let's start with Avina, who has 2 buckets and the small logs in it, working with Lucia. You guys can go ahead and start doing stuff. So,
I'm going to go over by Lucia and I'm going to set the buckets down. But then I'm going to try to hand one bucket and one log up to Lucia so that the log is still
Inside the water.
if you
inside
just,
the water.
if you just lift the bucket, I mean, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you can hand her the bucket, put it down, grab the other one. It's fine, no worries. And then the
Quickly scurry to
the bigger log is gonna be the fun part.
place over by the chest that I see the waterproof tarp has been
Yep.
wrapped in or around or something.
I'll say, Avina, you probably could hand them the third bucket too. So all 3 of the buckets with the small logs are in there. Now you gotta do your big bucket and your other log.
So,
Does someone want to hop up here and help me with those? I think
No.
that might be a 2-person job up top, and Tazla needs some more rest.
I can help.
No,
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I can help.
go lay back down.
I'm injured. I'm not. I'm fine. I can help. My arms are just fine.
Tipping over.
Tipping over.
yeah, but we lift with our legs. So go lay down.
Well, if he's pulling a rope through the thing, he can definitely
We're
do
not
the art.
holding a rope though.
We
We're
gotta
just
make
handing it
I'll
off.
have
sure.
to put it in the
Never
water.
mind. Never
ahead.
mind.
Someone else besides Taslin, who was not injured and having a rotting foot for stability, please help me with this.
Well, it sounds like a skill issue.
That's something to
Please
take up
go
with
help.
Taz.
Well, go
I
ahead.
could go back up there. I thought they needed help doing things, so I can go back up there.
Okay.
We do need to make sure it's pulled up in the swamp water still.
Yeah. So go ahead and describe how that's gonna go. Avina, or sorry, Avery, you are holding the end with the log. What would you like to do with your end?
Alright, so
Just
like
shot put it.
I'm not holding a bucket or anything, right?
Nope, you're holding the other end of the log while Ro has the bucket.
Okay.
So it's gonna be like tilted while the log's out for you.
Okay,
So,
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, I am going to go look at Rogar. It's like, okay, I'm going to try and pivot towards the boat. So if you'll follow me, so we can hand it up to them.
I just got a great idea. How about they just pull it up and I mage hand the bucket up with the log underneath. So technically it's less than 10 pounds because I'm literally just holding the bucket of water up as they pull it up.
How many gallons of
that
water
is the
does the bucket
craziest
hold?
finesse you are working on, but I mean, you can go for it.
I was gonna say have
That's like
Fulgar.
crazy finesse. That's not crazy finesse. They're
It's not
roping
crazy
up.
finesse. If they at all put the weight of the tree back in the bucket, that mage hand disappears and it falls. What are you talking about?
How
So-
about Avery?
How about you? How about
How
you
about
just
you
like
tell
not put
me-
the whole log up there? You know?
I
This
think
ain't supposed to
I
be that
have a good
difficult.
picture of what's happening.
Do you want me to just do the description? Because I feel like we're struggling here.
Oh, we are.
Listen,
We are
we're all a
big
bunch
time.
of we're a bunch of idiots, okay?
So,
Okay.
So Avery, you'll lift the log.
Right, hold
up.
on. First of all, we have multiple buckets.
You have 4 buckets and 3 have logs in them right now. And on
Yes,
the boat.
3 have logs in them,
And
so we
you
have
have-
one
and
spare
you have the-
log. We have one spare bucket. We use the bucket.
No. You have 4 buckets. 3 of them have the swamp water with the little logs in it, and then you have this bucket with the big log in it.
All right. Well, then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go put the one with the 3 little logs. We're gonna put those 3 little logs into the chest. That
They're
way, we're
already
not
in.
transporting it
They're
anymore.
already
We're
in.
gonna take the bucket.
We already did that part.
All right,
Oh,
we're
is
gonna
that
take the
Is that
bucket.
what Lucia did? You dumped the swamp water and logs into the chest? Is that
No,
correct?
I did not.
Water into the chest.
Okay,
I
so
did
she
not
did not. She
dump
just
it.
put.
I
She,
set
Okay.
them down and propped them to where they weren't going to fall, so that whenever they came back up, they could all do it in a way to where it was still transported in the swamp water. I
Right.
wasn't going to touch that.
so the
All right,
chest hasn't been set up yet.
Well,
All
no.
right.
Didn't
The chest-
Avery set it up
The
before?
chest, right? The chest has the tarp in it. It does not have the swamp or the logs. Go ahead with your idea, bud.
No.
Go ahead, Rob.
All right, so we got one bucket with the swamp water up top. All you have to do is get the big 10-foot log with a fucking 10-foot cow pushed up far
8
enough
foot.
to where you can put the other log somewhat in the water. So that way it's still getting transported in the swamp water. And we have one bucket down here in order to get it to that proper height in order for you to do it. So we do that while you pull, and we have the swamp water up top, so that way
Yeah.
when it reaches out of our hands, we can hold the other bucket down, and we just do the same thing over again.
So
Also,
I
you
think
guys
that
have-
what this
Also, we have
requires,
rope. We just use rope.
what this requires is dumping 2 of the buckets into the chest, putting all 3 of the small logs into the chest, and keeping 1 bucket with just swamp water. So you can tip the big log from the swamp water bucket that Bo is carrying to the swamp water bucket that is on the ship.
Kind of like a seesaw.
Yeah, like a seesaw.
Okay, would you guys like to do that?
That's
Yeah.
how I interpret what Bo was saying.
Yes.
Is that incorrect?
Nope, that's pretty much spot on.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
We like
Whatever
visual
is decided, I'm
representation.
going along with it.
I
okay.
heard seesaw and it made sense.
Okay, you guys can do that. It looks like Thor or Lucia can do that because they're already up there. So.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. So
So do a.
Here comes the fun part, guys.
What type of check would that be? I almost want to just go survival, maybe.
What do we got
Or.
here?
Mm,
Nature.
no.
Sleight of hand or performance? Well, I guess not really performance.
No, I think sleight of hand is probably what I'd land on. So
Yeah.
Thor, do a sleight of hand to take one of the buckets, put the swamp water into
19.
Okay, with that you were able to slide the log and the swamp water from one of the buckets into the chest nicely, and there was enough swamp water in there that you could pretty much take the other bucket and just kind of flip it over, emptying the bucket and the log into the chest, giving you 2 empty buckets. And then you could, with a 19, you can easily get the other log to kind of just go into the chest. The chest is going to be fully packed at this point with these logs in it, but you have 1 bucket of swamp water and 2 empty buckets, and then the other ones that are still holding that big old log outside. Part 2 of the plan.
Yeah, what do you want me to do? What am I wrong?
So
Does-
you're gonna put the log onto the ship, and then it needs to like seesaw to where they can put the other bucket on the other end. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, they should be able to hold the bucket at the other end of the log to the point where it is still touching swamp water.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
even then, I should be tall enough to always keep at least like a hand or something on it to keep it steady from like swinging or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. You can Thor if you want to hold the swamp water bucket and let them finesse the log into it, and then you can take it like that. Yeah, that's fine.
Sure.
All right, I'm not gonna make it to do a check because you have Avina helping you, or I'm sorry, Avery helping you, and Avina's helping. So I'd say the 4 of you can make that transfer. So where the swamp water bucket that Rose holding is just full of the swamp water, and now Thor has both the bucket and the 10-foot high log, which now no one's helping him with. Lucy, are you gonna help him with stabilizing that?
I am going to help him stabilize the log.
All right.
I'm a big boy.
So the 3 of you can go back out and get that last log while these 2 find a place to put it, as well as, I guess, the one coming in.
Yes.
Alright.
We
So-
take the 2 empty buckets.
Okay,
Yes.
that's smart. Okay, so you take the 2 empty buckets with you. All right.
Well, 4. Well, I guess technically 3.
So now we have 3
Although
empty
mine's
buckets.
not empty, I'm just gonna
Yours has
refill it.
swamp water and then 2 empty buckets.
Yeah, I'm just gonna refill it.
All right, so focusing on Lucy and Thor, where are you putting your bucket and the 10-foot long log?
Before I leave, I'm going to suggest they put it on next to the mast. That way we can just tie them to the mast. And it'll keep them straight up.
I don't even know what a mast is, but sure. I'll do that.
Your mast would be right in the center.
What is a mast? The 2 people who don't know
The
anything.
big
I'm
thing
gonna
with the
ask-
ship wings.
I'm gonna
God.
ask Tazlin and be like, "Hey Taz, what's a mast?"
Mast, a long pole in the middle of a ship that holds the sails.
Should we have one of those?
Yes, it's right there, and I point to the mast. It's in the middle of the.
Oh, okay. Got it. You go back to sleep.
All right.
I'm not asleep. I'm just resting.
Sure.
Who's going to tie the rope? I'm guessing
Uh,
around the log part and not the bucket part.
Hey, um, Thorgar, you're pretty tall.
Sure.
Here you
So
go.
you
Okay,
guys
are you,
take you guys would have to finesse it together to bring it over here,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, you put the bucket down next to the mast and lean the log against the mast itself. And Ro, you can take out the rope that you have and do a dexterity check.
Row? Me? Or what?
Wait, me or
Sorry, did
Ro
I
or
say Ro?
Thor?
Taz,
Thor.
Thor.
Or
Sorry.
Okay.
Gar?
The Gargar.
Gar.
The Gar thing.
Yeah, the
the
other Gar.
remaining part?
Gargar Binks.
Yeah.
That's what we
That'd
are.
be an
The other
18.
gar, bro.
Hmm.
Gargar Binks.
Oh my god.
My next D&D character.
You are welcome.
Gar Binks.
No, that's an 18.
All right, you fasten it to the mast very nicely.
Kitty.
Yay.
All right.
Ah.
By the time you're done with
So
that,
sad.
the other ones will be making their way back,
Making our way downtown.
and you guys can do pretty much the same thing. And I guess you got some extra swamp buckets now too, huh?
Yeah, we'll put some more swamp water into the chest and just keep the rest of the swamp water
Oh,
like
that's why.
in reserve
All right,
for just
I'll do the fast forward with
We
you.
almost done.
I'll fast
Yeah.
forward with you and just say that you dump the extra one into the thing. You have an empty bucket. You take the other bucket. Put the log in it, the same seesaw style. Carry it over to the mast, and then Thor, are you gonna tie the other one down as well, or is someone else gonna tie it down?
I'll just do it since I'm here.
All right, another dex check to tie the second one to the mast on the other side of it.
Yay. Ooh. 14.
All right, it's
No
another
shit.
another nice knot. No worries. Um,
Sick.
so you guys have your logs and the swamp buckets tied to the mast, and the rest in that little treasure chest, as well as one extra bucket of swamp water.
All right.
All right, you guys can start sailing now.
As
And
we
I would say that took freaking forever, so it's probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon at this point.
I think we deserve a nap. Empire
I'm
punch.
gonna ask Rogar if I'm gonna do it in RP. Um, Rogar, I was told that there were some paintings in that chest. Would you mind if I took a look at them? I do appreciate some art.
Well, I don't think they're any in the chest anymore.
Well,
But
they were in.
yes, there was, I believe, 6 pieces.
Oh,
Also, just so you guys know, I'm gonna start divvying out the money now. So, you can
kind
take
of
your
you.
share.
All right.
I
We
would
got a good little bit
definitely
of
let
we
him
got a good
hand
little
me
bit
the
of
money.
stuff.
I'm not gonna say no to that.
We got a good little bit, not much gold, we got a lot of copper and some silver. Nothing extravagant, but at this point I believe money's money.
I would agree.
But also we do plan on selling the paintings. Unless for some reason like you find a want in it,
Oh.
then I'm sure you can keep it. There's 6 paintings. If everybody agrees to just sell them, then it could be some extra cash, but also there's 6, so we could just split them between each other.
These 6 paintings were together, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know too much about art, so if you know anything about art, then yeah, take a peep at them, see if they're worth anything,
Will
or
do.
if it could help us.
Yes, I get where you're going there.
All right. I'm gonna say you guys pull out and you guys start sailing away, so we can keep moving you guys forward. Put you on the keel boat, the actual one. Alrighty.
Yeesh.
It's a little bit wider, but hey, you guys can keep it going. And yeah, so you guys wanted to look at the paintings. So you want to do an investigation on the paintings?
I do.
All right. Go
What?
ahead.
First of all, would I know with my background? I would know about art,
Yeah, you would know
right?
about art.
Okay.
Noble, yeah.
Um,
Fuck yeah.
just,
We don't know she's a.
just
We don't know she's a
making
noble
sure.
yet.
You guys,
Touche.
I haven't
Touche.
admitted it.
We've
Uh,
So-
suspected though.
Ah,
I
the
have
signs
not
are
admitted
there.
anything.
Woman like painting.
I like the painting and the shiny dresses.
Woman don't know what money do.
Woman, what money? Me have money. Spend money.
You
Too
want
much money.
you want lot money? Here you go, no problem.
Here, me no bargain.
but yeah,
What's haggle?
you can do an investigation on the art things. Um, while you guys are sailing.
Yeah, alright. I'll go around, divvy out all the money. But also before I do that, I will ask her if she knows anything about the wand that I gave Thor for her to check out.
Sorry, I just got a nat 20. It was so pretty. So that's a total of, I think, 23
All right.
for my investigation.
For the most part,
Oh.
they all look environmental, but there's something interesting about the one that looks like a sea, like outlooks towards the Saltmarsh city painting. Um, and you can see like a small curl in the bottom corner of the painting. With your investigation, it leads you to kind of like open the back where you can see the behind the painting, and you see that there's a small hand scribbled note that says "Home of the Scarlet Brotherhood."
Hmm. I'm going, since I'm in the back, kind of, I'm going to reclose that and just make a mental note right now of Scarlet Brotherhood. So, wait, hold on. Do I have any? Do. Would I have like a piece of paper, or would there be a piece of paper back there with some ink?
Somebody has parchment. Somebody has a sketchbook.
There's the map and the quill and stuff over here. So I mean, as far as extra parchment, I think you have some from your pack, don't you?
I think so.
I have. You need writing tools?
Hi. That was a teleportation really quickly.
Keep
Well,
it-
no, I was gonna go with you and divvy out
Oh,
shit.
okay.
So
Yeah, so he walks into
Oh.
the room after you close it and are looking around. He walks in ready to give you the money that is your share.
Oh, we did split it up.
yeah.
Taz, looks like Taz is
Yeah.
limping around on his rot foot.
Well, I was just about to ask about the money because I didn't hear anything because I stepped away for a second.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Everybody's just
Yeah,
coming in.
I was just splitting it up between everybody.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and lay down.
Hey, we got you, bud. Don't worry.
Actually, yes. Do you have a piece of paper that you could spare?
Yeah, I have plenty. You need a pen also? Or quill?
Let's see.
That would be, well, there's one right here. I can just use that one.
All right, here you go.
Thank you very much. I take the pen and I hold off right now before I turn back to Rogar, and I'm like, did Thor ever tell you what I told him about that wand that you had found?
Yeah, there was a man of few words.
No, you.
Yeah.
Most of them don't make sense.
And just so everyone's aware, like I said, you left the shoreline around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is a 7-hour journey to get back to Saltmarsh over the water, um, taking the same route you took to come to where you're at. So, but yeah, you guys can continue. I just want to make sure you knew.
So, it's a standard wand, really. It doesn't attune to anyone, and it's just used for detecting magic up to 3 times a day.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
really, anyone could cast it on anything. So, if we were to send, let's say, our very gun-ho partner Tazlin ahead to inspect an item, hoping that he doesn't die again, he could detect magic on it first.
I could be willing to do that.
Weird question.
No.
Have we casted detect magic on these paintings?
I haven't, but I kind of want to see if they all match up with each other first, because they all seem environmental, and usually a painter has a reason for painting such a set.
Okay. Is there anything in the paintings? Like, anything you recognize?
This one's Saltmarsh. I forgot the one that definitely
What?
Saltmarsh.
Like, is there any area? Are the actual paintings familiar to anybody? Like, well, to you at least.
So the one of Saltmarsh
See.
looks like it's from
Just
like
Saltmarsh.
it looks like it's looking down from this cliffside is where it looks like the.
Would I have
from.
recognized any of the other, like,
No, they're just
said-
they're just like things you would see as you are on a ship in the water sailing around this area. A big old interesting rock structure, a lighthouse over the cliff peak, perhaps some like fish and stuff on the surface of the water, like some dolphins and such. But nothing.
dolphins, you say?
I guess so.
Chunks in the water.
Yeah, it's just different
Definitely.
things you would see while sailing around. Is what you
Sailing
look at.
around a specific area, or
Just sailing.
okay, just sailing.
They're just
Just
articles.
making
Look,
sure your words could mean something. You said dolphins.
right, look.
Dolphins have a pattern of the area of which they usually stay in, so
I guess that's true. Yeah.
All right. So the wand has three uses a day, correct?
You asking me? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking the other two. I'm in character right now. I'm trying to ask the other two.
yes, it has
We
three.
figured that out, but
It recharges every single
Well,
day.
why don't we use the wand to cast to see if these paintings are magical in some sort of way? Maybe that might be leading us to why they were buried into the sea with the wand.
I mean, it's a good idea, surprisingly.
Yeah, I know. I sometimes come up with some good ideas.
The rot's on his foot, not his brain.
Yeah, exactly. I don't feel good doesn't mean my brain doesn't work.
Wait, your brain. This is out of character. Wait, your brain works?
You have a brain.
You do one of those
Aslan
things?
has a brain? What?
It's a pea-sized brain, but it works sometimes.
It's the same
very
thing the brain
When
cell.
when it matters most is when he kicks it. Otherwise, he's just la la land.
It's a very
Every so often I come up with a good idea. I don't know. I can't explain it.
It's almost like
Testicular
somebody
brain
just.
How was I
Sounds
supposed to
like
know
a
that
magic
this time it was for
flavor.
real?
It's almost like somebody just suggested that. But it's okay.
Flip?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you totally did. You
Uh,
go back.
I believe Thorgar still has the wand, so I'm gonna try and see if these paintings match up real quick. I'm just gonna busy myself with like trying to see if any of the paintings like
They are
match.
just art, for the love of God.
Just
They're
art.
just art.
Well, I'm going to inspect them very closely.
You already did your
As in
inspection.
character, for as I know out of character that I'm not gonna get anything else.
Yeah, you already rolled your investigation and you found your one thing, but that is all you get from the art. Everything else is
That
just
is
art.
fine. I'm not trying to
It's
find anything
just
else.
art.
Dean. I'm
Just art.
I can't give y'all nothing. Oh god.
I'm just role playing. I'm just busying myself. I'm appreciating it, Dean, okay?
Oh my god.
Anyway, I'm gonna go get.
What the hell's going on here?
Hey, bud.
Hello?
You got that wand still, right?
I think I do.
Okay. Can I snag that real quick? We're gonna try to see
Uh.
if these paintings are magical.
Ooh. Sure. Can I throw it at it?
I don't think that's how it works,
Damn it. Fine.
but
I'll just hand him the wand.
maybe next time.
Damn it.
All right. I'm also gonna be like, hey, like, did I see what she wrote down when I handed her the shit?
I didn't write anything down yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually going to do something different than just write something down.
Yeah.
What?
Ooh. Ooh.
So, no, you
No-
didn't
no
write
allow.
anything down.
No, now. All right. I'm gonna cast detect magic
Okay.
on the paintings.
The paintings do not have anything magical.
God damn.
They're
just
just
They
art.
just
They're just art.
No, I mean, I can't stop them every single time, Dean.
Some painters, well, yes, some painters have a reason to paint. Others are just at sea for so long that they need something to do, and so they paint.
I'm just appreciating the art. Can't Lucia just have some nice paintings to finally look at after looking
are.
at all of your party members?
No.
Look,
Are you saying we aren't pretty? Are you saying
I've been
we
around
aren't?
Dean.
Yeah.
You already tried to make
I'm already
one
bored of
fucking
looking at you
dragonborn into a pet. Now you want to just
I'm
call
not
us
making
ugly?
him into a pet.
Been around long Dean enough to know that they may not be just art.
I give y'all just random stuff sometimes.
It's
I mean,
just on the
sometimes you
surface.
give us absolutely useless shit,
Just
and
like
I think
it
that's
wasn't
okay.
just a ring.
It'd be like that sometimes.
If I did it, you
But-
would think everything's useful. I mean, look at you right now. Look at
Paint.
So about this art, bro.
Just art.
All right.
Just
So
art.
art is good. See you later.
you.
All right. Can I inspect the art to see if I see anything?
Sure.
Curious about this art and why it was just randomly chilling in a fucking chest. What did you want me to roll?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Saying I want it is pretty.
Investigate
pretty
that
stretchy.
ass.
Investigate that ass. 21.
Pretty sure Dean wants us to move on from this from these portraits.
Really think we
It's-
should.
Did you when you
Let's
reclose
spend
the,
another 30 minutes.
when you reclose the painting, Silver, or I'm sorry, Lucia, did you unfold that corner or did you leave it curled?
I unfolded it.
All right, then you see nothing. The art is fine.
Damn. What a 21. I didn't see shit. Okay.
Who would have thought? Maybe it's just art.
You saw pretty art.
It's just art. And Lucy is still sketchy as fuck.
Lucia is going more and more
Someone
insane
has
as
an
days
object
pass.
obsession.
Lucia's person who plays Lucia is going more insane.
Alright, anyway.
So-
Alright.
All right,
So,
you guys have been
is what it
sailing
is.
for. We'll say you guys have been sailing for a bit, and it will be probably around here that you guys. I'm on the wrong. Oh, I'm on the right layer. Why didn't it show that? Probably around like here, it starts to become nighttime, making it a little bit harder to see. But just before,
Hold
just before the sun actually finishes setting, you see what looks to be a sailing ship, just like a little ways away from you over here. Um,
What does the ship look like? Is it
it's
Ned Flanders?
it's hard to see the details, but as you guys begin to look closer toward the ships, a strangely glittery, multicolored fog begins to roll in over your ship.
Does this fog
Um,
look
somebody cast
familiar?
detect magic, please.
So
Uh,
does this fog look familiar?
It does not look
This is
familiar.
not the first fog we've been in.
I
It does
know.
not look familiar.
Okay.
some
Well, as soon as the
detect
fog
the
hits,
thing.
I will detect magic.
Alright, using the wand of detect magic, you can tell that this wand is in fact magical.
Okay. The
All
fog is
right, all
Um,
right.
Fog is magic. Okay.
fog is not
um,
magic. I
you're
No,
detected
it's
that
not.
the wand is magical.
let's see how thick. Let's see how thick is the fog. This is a moderately thick fog, making it so that you can't see but like 20 feet away from your ship on any side, completely obscuring the ship you saw for a moment before the fog rolled over you. And now let's see. I need
Roll for
this.
fucking shit.
Another one?
Roll initiative.
What the fuck?
Stop beating us to death, Dean.
Bean
You
hates us.
bastard.
We clearly
Um,
want to just die and get
Did
rich.
we have an? No, we didn't even rest.
Not in that order.
Wait,
I don't think
um,
Avina,
we did.
while all this was happening, did you fix your long?
Oh no,
fix what?
I don't
Avina
think she
needs to
fixed.
fix your longbow, right?
I don't think she did the thing.
I need all of you to roll a D100 as something you feel a weird magical essence come over you.
You said the fog wasn't magical.
I did not. I said the fog is in fact magical.
Oh, I
Uh,
thought you said the
I thought you
wand.
said you meant the wand as in
No,
Oh,
I said you
yeah.
use the wand to cast it, and you can tell it
right.
is in fact magical.
I thought you said the wand
Weird
is in fact
magical,
magical.
No,
meaning
you,
a
I
smart ass
thought
way of
you said the
saying the
wand,
fog is
not the
not
fog.
no,
magical.
you guys know
Okay.
all about the wand already. The fog itself is magical, and you
Okay.
all you all feel this magical presence come over you, and I need a
What?
Lucia, it's magical.
No, no.
How do you roll in the thing again?
That's
slash.
fine.
You type slash R and then 1D100. All
Oh,
right.
a 13. I
72.
have I have the plague. Damn it! I want.
Oh, I just went on to like a random website to roll the
Wait,
dice
wait.
because
Do
I
you want to
That's
trade
couldn't
So
numbers?
if you go, so if you roll a double zero on one dice, that's zero, right?
Wait, what?
I
Like
thought
it.
that was 100.
No, you're
Oh,
rolling a D100.
oh no!
I know,
Yeah.
but there's the percentage
If you're
dice.
rolling the percentage dice with the D10, the
Oh,
D10
Yes.
the D10 is the like the number. I guess you could say like it would be like 90 or 80 or whatever, and then
it's the tens place.
the other number is the specifics. So what
Hey, I
you
got
So if I roll,
D10.
so if I roll a double zero and then a number with the other one, it's
That'd be
so if
like
I roll a double
100
zero
and
and an eight, it's just an eight.
yes, the double zero
Okay.
is sorry, I did that wrong. Yes. You would need
Okay.
3 zeros for 100, and then the double zero, and then the D10 makes up another number. Um,
uh,
so you rolled
All
an
right. I
eight.
rolled an eight.
Okay, so Thor.
wait. Do you
Wait
want
a
to
minute.
trade numbers,
Hold on.
Rogar? I like 72.
Hold on. Before you go any further, with my affliction and exhaustion or anything, does that take away anything on my numbers?
No,
Okay.
I think it's
Eight.
yeah, it's just a random event thing.
I'm going to put you back.
Oh, you think?
He's trying to kill us.
You'll be fine. This is all funny
I'm
stuff.
standing on the chest.
Okay. Okay. So
I don't think you can.
are we happy with where we are
Close
and
enough.
what we're doing when the fog comes in?
No.
All right, so
I
I have.
wouldn't say happy.
But when
All right,
fog
so
comes in, don't we go out to look and see what's happening? Which direction is the fog coming from?
Weast.
it fully engulfed you, so I mean it doesn't matter which
Okay, all
way.
right. Great.
Okay, so first I'm gonna go ahead and do Thor's because he rolled first with a 13. You have cast confusion centered on yourself.
That shouldn't be
Uh,
hard.
this
Wait,
Does he need to cast?
is this,
I do the dumb
if
thing.
this is what I think this is, go ahead, dude.
So this causes you to uh, be delusional and provokes uncontrolled actions. I need you to roll a 1d10 to decide
Oh.
what action you are about to take.
Oh no.
We're
Oh
gonna
boy,
jump over
this
the
will be
ship.
fun.
No.
Yeah. How
Wait,
do
do
I
I need to roll one like right
switch?
now, or?
Yeah, right now.
Oh, right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, that thing rolled forever. Hold on.
Hmm.
Gotta do that one again.
Ooh.
Rogar, yours is easier. Yours, you feel resistant to all damage right now. For at
That's a
least
6.
little bit. A
Grr.
6. It just says that you don't take any actions or movement, so you are essentially stunned until I tell you.
Oh, great.
Me no.
You are
Me no
just
no.
you're
Me
just
Me
no
no move.
move.
completely disassociated, completely
Bonus
lost,
action. Do
no
nothing.
thoughts. Ro, you gain resistance to all damage for a minute, so you just feel powerful and invincible for a moment.
God damn it, I
Rawr.
wanted that.
Lucia, which way are you looking right now?
Oh boy.
I'm looking back here actually because I was planning on going back in that room.
Looking
Okay,
at her pet.
Taslin,
I'm not.
Taslin, how much health did you have after that combat?
Me?
No, Taslin.
Oh no.
I
Oh,
have
He was
19.
pretty deep.
No.
You had
no,
19.
no,
Yeah.
Okay.
no. I do not
Uh,
cast fireball. I do
no,
not cast fireball.
you actually
Oh
cast
no.
you you cast a 5th level magic missile, and it just kind of like an energy burst out of you, and you
Fuck.
see 6 darts go straight toward the person you were looking at. So you need to.
I wasn't
Oh, boy.
looking at anyone.
You said you were looking.
I was looking
You were
at the
looking at the roof.
door.
You were looking. That door's
The
open.
door.
The door's open. Taslin's behind it.
I was
So
looking at
Oh,
the
boy.
painting, honestly.
I gave you a thing. You said your direction. So 6 darts are going to shoot at Taslin. I need you to roll
Oh no.
6d4 plus 6.
Oh no.
And Taslin, what was your d100? An 8 as well?
An 8. Your foot falls off.
Well, it would have been great if Taslin got the invincible thing.
No.
What even is that?
Oh no. I rolled so bad he doesn't even know what it is.
When the
Oh,
DM
no.
has to look up things.
What are these? Oh, those things. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
Things. Things. Oh no.
Where did they not have one here? You gotta
No.
have one. Are you kidding me? You don't have the token for it? I definitely don't have the token in my stash. I've never used these things. How
Oh
much
They
no.
turned
damage?
into
How much
they
damage
turned
did
into
you
Fizz
do?
Blob Man.
Not only am I getting attacked by magic missiles, I'm getting attacked by things also.
I don't want to see this number.
Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
How much damage did you do? 64 plus 6. What was it?
64
Plus 6.
plus. I don't like the laughter here.
Is it max damage?
It's 23 hits of damage.
So all the darts shoot out of Lucia, and they
I mean,
just
23 is
all
not.
impact into Taslin, and Taslin goes down.
I mean, 23 could have definitely been. That's definitely a low number. That could have been a lot worse.
But it was more than freaking 19. I was hoping for like 12. I was hoping for like the least amount of damage.
Taslin, after you fall incapacitated, but as I said before, even whenever you go down, you're not like unconscious or knocked out or anything. So with your eyes open on the ground, you see like a strange.
Why?
You see a strange little. How do you even describe these things? Um,
Oh god.
only you see it, Taslin, just to be clear. But you see a round little creature with like it looks like a ball, but it's like almost mechanical, and it's got these little wings and like
Is it a bibble?
like stick legs,
Fuck!
stick arms.
I'm getting killed by Furbies.
It's a bibble.
And you see this thing. Oh, here we go. The most common variants. It's a geometric shape like a sphere. Okay, that's not a description. Okay. But it's just kind of like looks at you strangely, and you see like it gets like really obnoxiously close, almost like it's inspecting you. And it's gonna do that for a whole minute, and it's gonna be a creature you've never seen in your life. This should be a very frightening experience.
Oh boy.
So, but that'll be.
Oh.
But you gotta do a death save while you're down. I don't have a roll from Avery or Avina.
I rolled 88.
Okay,
88.
so that's Avery.
No, that was Avina.
Avina. Okay, and Avery, what'd you do?
73.
73.
Oh. That's not good.
I sent it to you, Dean. I don't know if that's a failure or a success, though.
Anything over 10 is success. I don't know.
Damn it.
So Taslin, no, not Taslin. He's already done. Let me just do a different roll. Okay.
He's already dead.
And
Not
he's
yet.
gone.
Avina, you feel yourself get sickened out of nowhere. You are going
pukey boy.
You are going to be poisoned.
Please don't gag though.
You're going to be poisoned for an hour.
I'm resistant to poison damage.
It's a poisoned effect, not thing, and it's
Not an actual poison.
There's no save or anything. You just are poisoned for 1 hour. The poisoned effect, which is a condition, which basically means that you have disadvantage on attack and ability checks for an hour.
Okay.
And to make it matters worse, your thing was that you cast Fly. You feel the energy of the Fly spell just wash over you, and without much control over yourself, you just feel yourself lifting off the boat. But yet the inertia does not follow, so the boat continues to travel underneath you as you slowly rise above
We got a
it.
flying cow.
Nope, Avina, the
Holy
dwarf.
cow!
Oh.
A flying holy cow!
So that's
Oh,
everyone's
no.
effect. Thor is fully stunned for a little bit and just fully
Yay.
dissociated. Lucia killed Taslin.
Hey.
Taslin is
I haven't
looking.
killed him yet.
Taslin is looking in the eye of the strange little creature. They are called a Modron. I will take this picture, save it, and send it to the chat.
So it's
you
not a
know what it looks
bibble?
like. It is not a bibble. I don't know.
Aww.
I'll send that picture to y'all later. Avery gave a poisoning effect to Avina, while Avina gave herself Fly, and she's starting to float up. And
Oh
Ro,
my god. So we have a flying dwarf.
We're just sitting here like, I need a lightsaber. Oh man.
Is
The
anyone gonna do
dwarf is
anything about the fact
ascending.
the boat's moving and she is not?
I'm going
The
to
boat's
run and
moving
try
and
and grab
he's
and
not?
try and at least like grab her somehow.
Okay, you can do that. And Lucia, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go and save Taslin really quickly. By casting, ba-da-da-da, support the fallen.
Tazlin, you go back up to 1 HP, and even with you getting up, for the next like I guess it would be what's 6 seconds minus 1 minute. So like for another like 50 seconds, you're gonna be looking at this little Modron that's like coming in close and inspecting you, all strange like.
Whoa. I'm gonna draw my axe.
I'm also going to be like saying, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry.
Lucia, you think he's drawing the axe on you, just so you know.
Okay. Taz? Hey, buddy. That was on
No.
accident.
No. This isn't for you. This is for that little furry, thin-legged creature that's coming towards me.
Hurtful.
No, you see it, right? You see it, right? It's coming towards me.
See what?
The creature.
There's nothing here.
The creature, it's walking right towards me. It's the furry fuzzy ball. It's coming towards me. It's looking. Can I take a swing at it?
You're gonna hit the whole crap.
Yeah, you can swing. Go ahead and roll with of
gonna
course your disadvantage and your -2. So go ahead and roll with disadvantage and -2 at the Modron, which would be right here in your opinion.
All right, so we're gonna have a sinking
Where
ship.
in your opinion?
So disadvantage so a 5.
With the -2 as well.
Yes.
Okay. Avina, or I'm sorry, Lucia, you you need to react because that there's nothing stopping that battle axe from continuing through to you.
I'm going to jump back.
I think that would be a dex performance.
Acrobatics?
Am I gonna see this?
I am gonna say acrobatics. That is correct. And Avery, go ahead and do a athletics to
Strength?
try and like run over and grab her.
Oh, nat 20 with a 2.
Wait.
22.
All right. Well then,
Wait.
yeah,
What'd you say?
you definitely jump back before the swing comes to you. But
Listen.
you and Avery make a athletics check to grab Avina before she flies away because she can't control the flight because she's not magical.
Mass fucking chaos.
Thor, as the
Should've-
chaos is unfolding, you snap back to it, and you hear yelling, you hear screaming, you hear the stomping of a fucking cow running across a boat.
Oh god! I'm going to
Circus.
What is happening? What's happening here?
But like, I'm also like, I would see them, right? Like,
Yeah, you would have witnessed all this after
Loud
you were
music.
done being all bulky from your nonsense.
like you can't touch me, bitch. It's all yours. I'm good. My name is Arnold. I am so
Get to the
strong.
chopper.
Get to the chopper.
We have clown music playing right now.
How was
Oh,
that?
it's definitely Barnum. It's definitely like Benny Hill music going on right now.
How did the athletics go, Avery?
23.
Okay, yeah, you managed to get a
23.
solid grab right on the heel of, or I'm sorry, the ankle of the dwarf, and kind of pull her back down. Around
back
the
to
same
reality.
around the same time you slightly pull her down, the fly effect comes off, and she just falls to the ground, seemingly because of you.
What?
And smack.
So she falls to the ground, taking 6 fall damage as she was
No.
up there. But
God.
Avina, from your point of view, it would have felt like your friend Avery grabbed you by the foot and threw you down.
Avery, why did you do that?
That was the
I did-
calmest.
I just grabbed your ankle and you fell.
But you threw me. That wasn't cool. I feel really sick.
I didn't throw you. You just fell really hard. I'm sorry. I tried to catch you.
What an asshole.
I,
Does
hon-
this break your oath?
I honestly can't. I honestly can't imagine seeing someone get slammed and them just being like, "Hey, come on."
Come on.
Why'd you do that?
Okay. What the
Like I'm
that.
so confused because I was like sick and flying, and then Avery comes over and throws me on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
And beside you, you have freaking Lucia going, "Oh, why are you attacking?"
Yeah, this
And
I think
Taslin
the fog
screaming
was up,
about an
guys. The
eyeball.
fog is a mess.
So that was Wild Magic Fog. I hope you enjoyed it.
Not really.
Oh, I was really hoping there was another chance for attack.
Oh.
I wouldn't let that happen.
All of that?
As you guys all come back to your senses and calm it down and everything, you guys see the fog pass away. It's now nighttime, and the only thing that's really light in the area is that you can kind of see some lights in the far distance, probably a couple miles out. So, but from Saltmarsh, as your boat would be about here, as you look around, that boat that you originally saw just kind of meandering the water is nowhere to be seen.
Mhm.
Convenient.
Let's go chase the light.
Did we figure out who that boat was?
No.
No.
No?
We
Okay.
were all kind of doing a
Magic
do circus.
Y'all saw it for a
Okay,
moment before getting
Afro circus, Afro
you
circus,
saw
polka dot circus.
You saw that boat maybe a mile or so out just before the fog engulfed you so that you couldn't see anything. Then you had your knuffle, and then you are now cleared of the fog and finishing your trip to Saltmarsh as you recollect yourself.
How many
Taslin,
hours
worse,
do we have left?
probably 2 hours. But yeah, Taslin
Okay.
looking worse than ever.
Yay. Dazzle's dying.
It
I
does
am
the
going.
deathings. It is not good.
I'm gonna go back to standing on my
I-
chest.
I'm gonna
I
cast, I believe it's Cure. Is it Cure? Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Before he left, he could have done that. Now then 1d8 plus 3 for you.
Here's my 1d8.
It's the one that looks like a diamond.
There's many that look like a diamond.
No,
I have
you
tiny,
have-
I have big.
This is the diamond. This is the Chaos Emerald. This is a pyramid.
Oh my god, with
Shine
fucking
bright like
Chaos
a-
Emerald again.
Shine bright like a
I feel like we
diamond.
debunked the Chaos Emerald, didn't we?
No, we
Like
did
last
not.
fucking one?
We did
That's
not
8.
debunk it. I proved it. The other way around.
No, we
You
debunked
You
get
were-
it.
8.
Y'all were like, it's flat on top. As if that matters.
What is happening right now?
Oh, it's just chaos right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Taz.
Chaos Emerald.
I got
Alright,
you.
well, I'm
I got
gonna-
you,
Yeah,
Lucio.
okay.
Making
I'm
sure.
gonna go back to doing my 1,000-yard stare.
I go back
you
to
could
do
willing-
nothing and sit on thing.
Yeah, you could willingly be confused. I guess that's fine.
I mean, yeah.
What you should have said was you literally just be yourself.
No, you.
I'm gonna go out here and then write down and draw the little thing on the piece of paper.
Okay.
After, before I left the thing, re-looking at that painting so that I have a good kind of, I can just re-sketch it a bit and give myself descriptions
Okay.
on what, what I remember the note has.
Do a
Sorry.
dex
What
check
is
to
with
see
you
how
and
good
these
you are.
paintings?
A dex check? Okay.
Yeah, you're drawing. That's dexterity, right?
I know.
Does anyone else want to do
Yes,
anything else on the finishing of the trip to Saltmarsh? It is nighttime out.
I want to go.
Oop,
I
no,
want
go
to
forward.
go over to Avena and say, I really didn't throw you. You just fell really hard, but I wouldn't mind healing you a bit if that makes you feel better.
Yes, that would make me feel better. Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
asshole.
gonna be a 19.
I almost want to make you roll persuasion, just the fact that you're like, I didn't throw you. You just kind of fell hard.
Do it.
A little bit
know,
wary of Taslin right
so-
now and everyone because people are trying to kill me.
Well,
Just trying to
gee,
kill yourself.
Oh my god.
you did it to yourself. Do
You
not
deserve
lie.
it. You
No, I
did
did it.
it.
It wasn't my fault.
Did you want-
Taslin was in the
did you
way of the
actually-
painting.
Did you actually want me to roll persuasion? 'Cause
Uh,
I did.
I mean, I'll let her decide if she just believes you or if not.
Do it. Do it.
Then
Let her
you-
roll.
Yeah.
You really didn't throw me? Was I flying? How was I flying?
I have no clue. You just started floating, and I saw that, and I ran over. And when I grabbed your ankle, you just stopped flying, and I guess and you slipped out of my hand somehow and fell really hard.
Hmm.
Sus.
Well, you've never been like dishonest with us like Lucia has, so
Ouch.
Oh.
You
I
roasted
can hear
idiot.
you guys.
No, can you? Then?
yeah, okay. Yeah, I would
I
take
mean,
it.
she's in your shot.
She's trying to remember something to write it down.
Yeah,
I mean, she's.
be a little
Her focus is elsewhere.
You know what? I'm just gonna mentally note that you said that.
Fair.
We'll see what happens later.
I am
This
going
action
to
has
use-
consequences.
I mean,
Oh.
your actions have consequences.
No, you.
I'm going to use my Leon hand points and give Avina 6 points for the 6 damage that she took.
Thank you. Thank you. That sounds good.
Yes.
You feel that little bit of pain you had just wash away.
How
Yeah.
good's my drawing with a 17? Oh no, it wasn't a 17, it's a 19. Sorry.
Very proficient
I
in
had 17
drawing.
plus.
It's pretty good.
Because it's not that great. It's crude drawing. Because I got a fucking crude drawing with like a 20. So fine, I'm proficient with that shit.
Well, I'm
No,
not.
you.
I'm just making it so that I can remember
I
the
know,
thing.
I'm
So
just knocking Dean.
Yes, it is. It would be crude, but she said she was going to do a crude drawing, so I don't need to specify that. It looks exactly how you want it to look. Crude and
Perfect.
good enough.
for me.
Alright, that's everything. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you guys finish your trip back to Saltmarsh. Oh, does someone do anything?
Long rest
Well,
is
okay.
what Lucy
Yes.
wants to do.
It's a
That would be great.
You finish
No,
your
I'm pretty
2-hour
good.
trip back to Saltmarsh, and you guys can dock the boat in the same dock that you left in, which was this one right here.
16, right? Yeah.
It is
16. Okay.
It is nighttime. All the shops and stalls are closed, and there's almost no one on the streets walking around. So
We're just gonna
I
go
say-
back to
I say we sleep here on the boat. We get our rest. In the morning, we can figure out the logs and everything.
And we can figure out why you got cancer.
y'all have a house.
Yes.
yeah, we can
Oh,
just
no.
go back to
Oh, shit. That means
But,
tomorrow I'm going to wake up.
The house is also
Venus.
further away.
And we have to cross the bridge that makes us feel sick.
Not to the apothecary.
Apothecary's closed.
Yeah, everywhere's closed right now.
I know.
There's very few people walking around. It's probably about 9 o'clock at night-ish. So
Like, we can just chill on the ship and make sure.
Well, you said, we
I
said
don't.
we left
Look,
it
I'm
around
staying on the
3.
ship.
It took 7 hours, so that it'd be around 10.
okay.
We
Still-
have
As
a
much
boat.
It's
I'm
night.
staying.
as much as I want to wake up the apothecary person, I think our best bet is to sleep on the ship tonight.
Or we can
Yeah.
just, claim the boat as ours and go live as fishermen for the rest of our lives.
That's like 4 days for Taz.
I don't want
Yeah, I know. I've been so paid. Like, I want to
I
get
don't
my
even
foot
get-
fixed.
Like, is he gonna last 4 days? Like,
We'll see how he rolls, I guess.
No,
yeah, right. It ain't gonna be pretty.
it's gonna be. It's
Oh my
gonna be day. It will be day 3 next session.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It's our boat now.
Or like day 2.5.
You
No,
already
it's as good as gold.
docked at the dock, so I guess the question is, if you want to stay on the boat, stay on the boat. But who's not staying on the boat? 'Cause there's 2 beds, so
again, we can go stay at my house.
I'm going with Avina.
I'm staying on the boat. I'm
Wait,
staying on the
where
boat.
On the boat also.
Where did we dock?
16.
Sorry.
16.
Oh yeah, that's not like that far from my house. My house is
Isn't-
the purple dot.
Okay.
We have a lot
do
of
have to
shit
cross
that
the
we're
spectrum bridge,
trying to sell, so I'm gonna stay on the boat to make sure nobody steals it.
I'm staying on the boat since it's closer to the apothecary than your house because I need to get there at first light.
This is also true.
I
Okay.
like water, so I stay on boat.
Okay, so Taslin and Garbros are staying. And
Boys trip.
The boys are on the boat.
You guys want the fish?
Oh, the boys go one way, the girls go the other.
Avery, Avina, and Lucia are heading over to the house, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could
Alright.
you could take y'all's cooties and leave.
Will do.
Girls are gross.
Yeah, imagine.
You
Girls
boys.
rule, boys rule.
Girls rule, boys drool.
No, you.
Alright,
No.
well then, yeah, you guys can
You.
cross that bridge. You feel sick for a moment, but you get across the bridge, and you guys make it all the way to Avina's house. Once again, while the other ones are going to sleep on the boats. And I did make your house, so there you go. You have the house.
Oh, the
Yeah,
house looks
Bridge not
different.
All
affect-
there from last time.
Curious, would the bridge not affect Taslin because he's
Okay.
already sick as fuck?
I'm not going across the
He's
bridge.
not going across it.
Yeah,
I know.
know.
I'm just curious.
I don't know. Why don't you cross the bridge?
Taslin,
No, I'm staying on the fucking
Go
boat.
touch, go
Fuck you.
touch the bridge.
Fuck you.
Come on, don't be a wuss.
I've had enough fun for one day.
It's just a bridge. What would it do to you?
Yeah, you guys make it to the house.
lose my fucking leg.
You guys can just just go to sleep, I guess.
No, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick a room, any room. This is the upstairs, huh?
You are a single-story house with a downstairs where your brewery is.
Oh, okay, thanks.
But yeah, you got these 2 rooms on the left here, so there you go.
Cool.
Oh, I see you remodeled.
I think it looks like I
I don't think-
remodeled.
I don't think you've seen.
I think so.
I don't think you've seen
Pick
it.
a bed.
But yeah, you 3 can take a bed, and then you guys can take your long rest.
Dang.
Yippee.
Can we at
How
least
do all
heal
of you
him
feel
today?
like maybe sleeping in the same room just in case anything happens?
I don't mind that.
Okay, come
Oh
on.
no. I don't want to wake up tomorrow to find out what ailments I get from the next day.
Just
That's what-
pull an all-nighter and you won't get sick.
No, I need the rest because I'm at 1 HP.
Oh, you're fine. You survive.
No, you're not.
Oh, sorry. I'm at 9 HP.
Every 24 hours a night is 1 HP lost, and if you go to 0, you're dead. You know? No death saves.
So we'll take that long rest. Everyone has full health once again. The wand of detect magic is recharged, and I need a con save from Taslin. At disadvantage.
Son of a bitch. I was like, that was a 22.
F. I mean, you got pretty good numbers to work with still.
22.
Oh yeah.
I rolled 18 twice.
All right. It doesn't get worse. You feel the same.
Yes.
Oh,
No more exhaustion.
You
Well,
still have 2
here it
points of
goes.
exhaustion, and you still have.
Well, yeah, I still.
You feel the same.
I still have everything else. Okay.
There's just no
Cool.
extra exhaustion.
you're not the better. You're
No, that's what I mean. No
mundane.
extra exhaustion.
Literally, I just. Sorry,
Hey.
sorry.
You guys wake up just
My mom
after.
was talking to me about my sunburn.
You guys wake up just after dawn, and the city is starting to hustle and bustle as people are opening up shops and getting to their boats and all sorts of stuff. Let me switch this to this. Alright, you guys can do what you're gonna do. We still have 20 minutes, so it's enough time to do stuff.
I'm gonna get with Taz and take him.
Taz
Help him
is
out.
going to the apothecary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well.
Me and Heskin are just gonna be like, hey, we should probably help him out a little.
Your foot fucking stinks. We need to get that taken care of.
You get your own room.
You guys can head to the apothecary. Are you taking... Are you leaving the wood on the boat, or are you taking it with you, or...
Oh, I'm leaving it. I just want to get my foot taken care of.
Are you guys only gonna wait for the girls to get there, and then maybe do it then, or what are we doing?
No,
No, I'm going straight to the.
No.
I'm going back to the apothecary.
They're
Alright.
strong, independent women that don't need no man.
On the way, I'm just gonna, try to put, Taz in his, cheer him up a little bit, and I'm just be like, hey, what does the grape say when you step on it?
Oh no.
Oh no! I don't know. What does it say?
Nothing. Just lets out a little wine.
Jesus Christ!
I unfortunately saw that punchline coming.
I was trying to figure it out. I was wondering when the Jack joke was coming in.
Fucking terrible.
Gotta
I
have one
was
every
just
session.
thinking about it too.
Oh God!
I mean, I got another one for you if you want.
Sure. What is your other joke? What's your other
I
joke?
think we're on a limit of one a day.
They're like, look, it's just a little known fact, that, like before the crowbar was invented, crows just drank at home.
Alright, so you
That
reach the
was
shop.
really
with that
bad.
one. You reach the shop with that one.
Dean said, "Fuck your shit. We're moving on." Limited to one
He
a
said
day.
amateur hours over.
Alright, you reach the shop in 2 jokes. That's enough.
I got more. I got so much more.
We're good. We're good for tonight.
Did you ever hear the one about the?
You ever hear about the ones dingus that never shut up?
As you walk,
All right, so we reach the apothecary.
As you walk in, you see the old lady crushing up some plants into a mortar, and she'll hear you guys stumble in, as I'm sure you're being loud with your heavy footsteps and bit of dragging on that rot foot. And she'll turn and say, "What? Oh my gosh, you guys don't look
Excuse me, sorry.
as good as one would hope, I imagine."
No, I got this thing called the rot, and I'm gonna swing my leg up onto the counter and just plop it on there.
So, I have to ask you not to just swing the rot all over my shop.
I'm sorry. I need to get rid of this, and they told me that if I go to the apothecary, you have some kind of potion or flour that that will get rid of it.
We'll be back whenever you stop doing that.
I had to do it one time.
Oh my god.
Well, first off, good morning. But yes, I do.
Good morning.
I do have the rot ointment, and I can go get that for you, and you could just apply it to the location where the rot is, and you'll have to do that 2 times for 3 days before it goes away.
All right. Cool. That I guess that'll work. I was hoping for something that would get rid of it instantly, but I'll take anything at this point.
Well, there are tales of those with magical abilities that use some sort of restoration, but that's not my cup of tea, you could say.
But where would one find some of those people?
I'm sure there's some in the town somewhere, but allow me to get you the ointment. One moment.
Okay.
She'll get up
All
and
right.
go behind the counter, and she'll pull up this little wooden bowl that's got this like white milky type of ointment to it, and she'll just like grab this like half tube thing, and she'll kind of get some of the ointment into that tube, and she'll put a leaf on it and then tie some thread around it, and she'll say, "Okay, well, you just take this and." You know, it has an end where you can just pour it out, and you just pour that ointment right on the rot, and take your hand and just rub it in. I guess to the scales, typically it's skin, but I'm sure it works exactly the same.
Okay, and how much do I owe you?
This ointment will take you 8 silver.
Yeah, okay, 8 silver sounds good. I'm not gonna complain.
Get your mouth.
I'm gonna bump Rogar. Hey, you gotta do a cream thing.
You hear the Garbros in the back teasing your right foot now.
Oh, I wouldn't expect anything less. I take the ointment and I start taking the first dose and putting it on my foot.
Okay, sir, once again, please don't swing the rods around my shop. If I gave you the ointment, if that'll be all, then please apply it outside. It's pungent.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I understand. I've been living with it for days now. So go outside and put the ointment on.
You have a better day than it started.
I'm gonna try. Thank you very much for your help.
She'll go back to
All right.
the mortar.
All right. Put the first layer of ointment on and hope for the best.
Got the first layer on. Well,
Yeah.
When you put the ointment on, it completely gets rid of the queasiness. Stop doing that.
he got one. I needed one.
I said I was going to do it one time. I did it one time.
That's all I did.
I'm pressing F for doubt.
Wouldn't you press D?
Roll for perception.
It's actually persuasion.
While they would have been
Persuasion.
doing that, would the three of you come out of the house and make your way back to the boat this morning?
Making
Yeah.
my way downtown.
Okay.
No, no.
You
I
notice
was going,
nobody's
Hold
there.
on. Please, hold on.
Oh.
I was going to ask you. I was going to come them and ask. You're going back to the boat, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought we were doing.
Alright, well, I was going to go to the statue of my deity that's here in town first, and I'll meet up with you at the boat later if you'd like. I just figured you wouldn't want to tag along for all for that.
I'll tag along with you.
Well, you're free to if you'd like. I was just going to pray and leave an offering.
I'm gonna tag along with Avina. No, nah. Hold on, Avery. the A names.
Whoever.
The Gars and the A's.
The three of you can make the trip down this road, basically taking the long way back to town to stop by the statue, which I guess Avery would know, and probably Avina too, but it's the statue of Donatus. When you guys get there, yeah, there's a nice altar area. It does seem to be bare, as the statue stands looking over the hillside.
Dean.
I am going to kneel and start to pray.
Cool. Roll
Not
religion
for anything in
and
particular.
roll religion. Go ahead and what was that you were gonna say, Lucio?
From this area, would I be able to see that other place I was in the painting? Like, because I know since it's looking at Saltmarsh, and we came up from. Did we come from here? Or did we come from? We came from down south, right?
You
No,
came
you
from
Or
right there,
west. Sorry.
I mean, you
and
come
now we're
like
right here.
very far that way because you make your way up over here to come in like that. So, but I mean, you can just—it's just a coastline as far as you know. Like, I mean, like it's got that steep,
Oh, I'm not looking
mountainous
at
hill.
this. I'm looking out at the
Yeah,
water to
on the
try and
other
see that
side,
other
the
landmass.
other side of the landmass looks very similar to that, a little grassy, but it's pretty far away. It's hard to see like details and stuff.
Okay. Okay.
I rolled a 12 on that religion.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
it's
boy.
basic prayer. Um, there's no aspect. A 12 is not going to get you anything. So, but it's good prayer, good little interaction. Are you going to leave
Yeah.
an offering before y'all leave, or are you going to?
I was going to leave some uh um uh God, I'm sorry. I was going to leave 10 copper pieces.
Okay, 10 copper. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Cool. After you do that, I guess you guys can make your way up here. And with that pit stop, I would argue that you guys would meet back at the boat at the same time as the guys.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys would be back at the boat. Still got 10 minutes. So what would you guys like to do?
This is a boys only boat.
I suggest
We need to grab the logs.
yeah,
Just
pretty
clean the
much.
just clean the cooties off of it.
Exactly, bruh. Can't have that around here.
um, it'll with the using the same plan as before, you get the big logs off of it, and you're gonna carry it, I guess, in the buckets. One person on the big end, and
Yep.
it's gonna take two people to hold the chest with the three logs in it. So,
hmm
who is holding the buckets, which will be most of the weight for the big logs? Need two people.
Um,
I can.
Okay, so Taslin's got one bucket.
Taslin.
He's feeling
Yes.
himself.
Okay, Taslin
I'm also
and
strong as fuck.
okay. Well, who's gonna hold the? Let's start with the treasure chest, right? Who's gonna hold the chest with the multiple logs in it? That's gotta be two strong people.
Rogars.
Okay, so the Garbros hold the chest. Get that off the boat.
Yeah, sure.
Taslin holds one bucket. I'm guessing Avery holds the other.
yep.
All right, and then I guess Lucia and Avina are gonna be on stabilized duty for the big logs.
What that
Are we
word?
the other woods that didn't we find some other wood that
Those
No,
are in the
it's on the
chest.
tendrils.
The Garbros
the
got them.
tendrils? Yeah.
Oh, right. I mean, isn't that like in one of y'all's bags?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think so.
What's in my
Yeah.
bag?
Yeah, everything's in y'all's bags except for those logs. That's why you're taking those logs. Now that the boat doesn't have any of your stuff on it, once you take those logs off, you guys have all that stuff.
Okay. All the
Yeah,
tendrils.
we're good.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. And so it'll take a little while, and you guys will get some strange stares with your particular group of mixed cows, dragonborns, and elves slowly carrying logs and weird buckets and stuff down the road. Very strange style, but you make your way all.
Wafting smell of rotting dragon flesh.
Uh,
And swamp water.
so, yeah, it
It just
does.
all smells like a
It,
swamp.
and you guys are carrying the smell of a swamp down this lane. So, very interesting. A lot of
Yeah.
eyes looking at you with strange looks and such as you guys make your way.
Yeah.
Um, But you guys reach the carpenter hall way down at the end, just like before, and in there you hear that same snobby gnome barking out orders at other people as you guys enter.
I'm going to already be irritated by the sound of that gnome's voice. Like, rare occasion you guys see Lucia want to fight.
Make sure you guys are cleaning up this sawdust. You're getting it everywhere. It's like you don't know how to handle any of your carpentry.
I'm going to very lowly whisper to where only whoever else is who's carrying the bucket of the log that I'm carrying be like, I want to kill that thing.
Excuse me, sir. Sir. Excuse me. Sir.
She does not turn around to that.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me, ma'am.
she turns around and she sees you guys holding all these things with like the weird logs in it. And she's just gonna, what are you doing bringing that weird smell in my shop? This place is gonna smell
we
Gonna
have a
smell like
couple.
swamp.
Yeah, it smells like a swamp. I'm sorry. One of the things you said were logs taken from the hull of Marsh's transported in swamp water. They're still in swamp water. We carried them all the way here, transported in swamp water, plus the tendrils harvested from a shambral mound. Here's those that you've asked for.
Oh, look at that. You're actually pretty useful. That's, gotta say, that's a little bit of a surprise. But, let me see that for a moment. She'll walk over.
Yeah, well.
She'll inspect the chest with the little logs in it. And she's just gonna look them over. Oh, who cut these? They're terrible. I mean, I guess,
The big logs are good.
I guess they're in the water.
It wasn't me.
If the water is all that you were aiming for, then great work. But as far as these
Thank you.
cuts, as far as the cuts, they're terrible. Ugh,
Well, we have these 10-foot long ones that we've cut also. Would these work for you all too?
She'll look at those. These are much better. I'd say kind of bending the rules as she looks down at the bucket to say that that's carried in swamp water, but I guess
Well, you didn't explain how we're supposed to get here by transporting in swamp water.
yeah, I guess that somewhat counts. Maybe these are a bit usable.
I'm sure the other ones are usable too. You're just being a bitch.
Whoa.
Was that out
How about these How about yes?
Is
This
that
was
in
like
character or
underneath my
out of
breath.
character?
No, this
I'm
was
going
this
to
was carried in
snicker at
underneath my
that.
breath. And we have also these tendrils harvested from a shambral mound.
She'll eye you as she did hear what you said under your breath. She went for it. And she'll say, well, I don't really care for your opinion on me and my status, but I was going to say that these logs, I guess I could use them if you would just let me talk for a moment.
Yeah. You roasted idiot.
First off, you have no idea what we've gone through to get these logs to you. And I'm going to swing my foot on the counter again. Do you see what we've gone through? And can you smell this foot that we've gone through to get you these logs?
She'll look at your foot, and then she'll look back at you, and she'll say, it would cost you something to get something as simple as wood. But okay. I'll be
I'm
sure to
going
feel
to be
terrible.
like
If it was that
clutching my
simple-
fist now. Like,
If it was that simple to get wood, why didn't you do it and you just sent us to do it?
I didn't send you anywhere. You came in asking if you could do something, and I gave you the list of things that people could do. Here you are, complaining that you've done the thing that no one asked you to do.
Lucy's just gonna start
we-
seething behind, like freaking
I'm
Thorgok.
literally just standing back
Like,
and
I'm
doing
going
it.
to kill this. I'm going to kill this little thing.
Hey, Rogar, look at these idiots fighting over here.
This is horrible.
I'm waiting for somebody to jump in here. I'm just gonna keep
I'm-
going.
I am jumping in and I am saying yes. And so, we worked really hard. And you're right, we did ask for this job. So, was there a payment that we could collect at this point?
It's always based on the condition, and as I was going to say before your friend here started whining, that
Whoa.
I will be taking these logs. Given the condition, I'll give you a fair amount in consideration for what you've brought and the rules you've bent to make it work. But the tendrils, I'd be interested in looking at those. It must be impossible to mess that up.
We certainly hope so. And so here's the tendril, and I take them from Taslin and give them to the gnome lady.
When did Taslin get the tendrils?
No, this is real
I don't know.
I don't know. Whoever has the tendrils, she took them
Whoever
from.
has them, I take them and I give them to the gnome lady.
That was
They
very
might
rude
have
of you to
forgotten,
just
but
take without
I'm
asking.
trying to be really nice too.
How many tendrils did you have?
You didn't actually give us a number.
No?
Yeah, how many
No.
tendrils do you have?
Okay, that's fine.
Um,
Then we'll just say a handful. It's fine.
I harvested them.
Yeah.
Like I
we'll say a bushel.
Yeah, a
Yeah,
little
right.
handful.
A couple.
We'll say a bushel.
Dragonborn handful.
Yeah, right. I mean, touche.
she'll,
Yeah.
she'll look over the tendrils and they definitely seem to be in good condition. As I said, I can't imagine you messing these up. But the tendrils alone, I think we'd be willing to part with this amount. I'd say 800 gold.
Sounds fair for the tendrils. And what about for the logs?
The logs, we have 3 logs that seem to be transported properly but were cut terribly, and then 2 logs that were cut wonderfully but transported
questionably.
fitting to the description by definition. So I'd say I'll give the same price per log, and so I'm going to give you. How does 150 per log sound?
150 what? Gold?
Gold, of course. I don't speak in
Just,
peasant
Just
money.
clarifying with
okay.
how
Well,
you
450
justify
gold.
things.
excellent. Yes, we would take that.
So
That sounds wonderful. And yeah.
So that's 900 gold.
More than
Plus
900.
800 gold is
800 gold for the tendrils.
800 plus 150 times 5.
She said 150 per log. There was 6 logs.
No, 5 logs.
Oh,
There's 5
5.
logs.
$5.
I'm
3
sorry, that was
3 badly cut but transported properly, and 2 well cut,
750.
transported
away.
by definition.
He was close.
So,
Mhm.
so yeah, it'll be 750 and then 800 for a total of.
so we're looking at 1550.
Let me go get the supply money, and I'll have someone come take this all off your hands. And she'll turn around and just immediately hand the bushel to the nearest person, and she'll just kind of and point at the logs, and you'll see like 3 guys just come running over to grab all the stuff from you guys.
I'm going to mumble to the party. So after we get our money, can we punt her?
No, because we still have 6 more things to bring to her.
I'm gonna lean towards Lucia and be like, Lucia and be like, I agree. This bitch, when she doesn't give us instructions properly, we try our best, and she doesn't like it. I say we punch her.
I said punt her. You know.
Oh, punt.
She's only
oh,
the size of a. She's only the size of a ball.
She'll be walking
Whatever
back
works.
up with the sack of
I'm going to smack
1550.
both of them with my
Nina
ball.
stretches them as the lady is coming up.
I'm going.
She'll come back and she'll say, here you go. This is the 1550 as agreed for all of the logs and tendrils. And if you have any other useful days, then you can always bring it back my way and get your pay. Again, it will be based on the condition of the items. So don't hope for much if this is your best quality.
Okay, great. Thank you. We definitely appreciate the opportunity to earn some gold. We're leaving now. Bye.
Great. Take care, I guess.
Wow.
We all agree we have left the shop.
Yep.
Yeah, we've
You
left the
are-
shop.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay,
are out of the
bye.
shop.
I feel like me and fucking Thor are just like chilling there, like,
This is a bunch of stupid ass bullshit.
what are they doing?
What is happening?
What is life?
Why is everyone whining?
I say to Thor, I'm like, so a dragonborn and an elf walk into.
Did we divide the Did we divide the gold up yet?
Did I say we divided the
Not
gold?
like in
I don't
front
know.
of
I was
angry
You
ones.
have-
sorry, I was
Who has-
I was
you have the-
distracted for a second.
I think Lucy or no, Avina has gold, right? Probably something like that.
I have the gold, and I don't think that we should divide it up on the street, but like, can we just say, like, whenever we get back to the boat or whatever, that we divide it up?
You could say whatever
All
you
right.
want.
I was gonna say that you guys keep the 1550 together. Just call it party funds for right now, and we're gonna end the session here. And then next week we'll pick up where you guys can
That
finish
works.
giving off your report, and then go to
Yeah.
the tower and let them. Well, I don't know if you're gonna talk to the tower about the person that you found, but yeah, the finish of the reports and all that next week.
Lucia just needs some
All right.
tea, okay?
Yeah, she does.
Just hand her a cup of tea right now.
Dang.
You pay for your
I
own.
said, I said we head back to the boat. We figure everything out next time.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here.
The next